Scary Lowe. You move to a new state. Talking about my nephew, you move to a new state and you have no friends and new job and I don't know. Yeah.
And how do you make? If anybody knows how to make friends with a baby that young, let us know. I don't know how to make friends with a baby that young.
Wait, what do you mean? Make friends outside of your family?
Outside of your family and stuff, because with a baby as young as his, she's only a few months old, right?
Yes.
You're not really leaving the house very often.
I keep forgetting. I feel bad because I told him yesterday, or a couple days ago, I'm like, man, I forget you have a kid. Mm-hmm. And then just yesterday, I'm talking to him, I'm like, oh, yeah, you're in Dallas. Like, I'm forgetting these things. Because I talk to the guy every day, and I'm used to those things not happening in his life.
Yeah.
Or I'm just not taking an interest, and it's all about me. I really should switch. I should switch gears here. Just like when I looked at your computer today, I'm like, when did you put all those stickers on there?
Yeah, you were ready to start giving me the business about my stickers on my. You're like a cool guitar guy. And he's had those stickers on there for months.
You have.
Absolute months.
I see them. I look at them. No, but to make. I think it may be with a kid that age, hard to make friends.
Super hard to make friends.
But when they get a little bit older, when you're taking them to parks and they're kind of, getting a little bit more independent. It helped us anyway to make friends around our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's the Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney.
There's that other thing that you did to make friends too.
That's not true. You can't have friends after that. That's true. That's why you always got to do that stuff on vacation.
Yeah.
So not that I know.
Yeah. No wonder why you're excited for Mexico.
I say things like this, and I wonder if you guys think he probably does.
I could see it. I could see you guys.
I told you my theory.
Yeah. What was
every 7 years?
It was just every 6 or so years, just spice it up.
With 15 different people.
Yes.
Oh, you too.
One whole weekend of sticky.
You haven't denied any of the accusations, so
I can't deny them because once I deny them, it makes it sound like I do it. Then you've brought it up so many times now that I just accept it. It's cool. And you know what? If you think, what are you gonna do?
That's true.
I mean,
it's not a bad rumor.
Well, yeah. Not for my church congregation.
Okay.
Well,
that's a worse rumor right there.
Is there even a church in Fredonia?
I don't know.
The doghouse.
Oh yeah, we get fish there. Sometimes.
Oh, God. You're just taking advantage of the church fish.
Yeah. I like getting fish from strangers in the bottom of a church. Some people call it a basement.
Churches every now and then they'll do fish fries that's pretty cheap for the less fortunate.
Okay. No. What? No. This stuff is it's still expensive.
How much is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
He can't
I
back
don't
his
pay
story.
because I say who I am. Kidding. But I go to all the churches. All of them and get the fish, and they're kind of expensive.
Are you church hopping?
I am church hopping. There's one in Grafton.
Jesus.
Oh, I felt so bad because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go wait in line, and I'm going to go to the bottom of this church.
Yep.
And they had a whole thing set up, man, where it's that you take your order, and then they got the debit card, and then you go down the stairs, and you're in this line. My wife was in the car with the kids for, I just feel really bad what I did. I took 2 desserts. Shouldn't have, because you're only supposed to take 1, but they let you free range there at the dessert table, and I'm packing myself. So did I do wrong?
I mean,
there was a lot of them.
It's sad, but the church does assume that you in a church use the honor system.
I don't know. I wanted to be the cool dad. And anyway, it was like I was down there for 2 hours waiting in line. But they already have my money. What am I going to do? What, I'm going to go back and get my money from a church?
Yeah, it's not the worst thing that I did in the basement of a church, bottom of a church.
What did you do?
I got tanked.
On the line?
No. They had a beer tasting.
At church?
Yeah, at a church in Grafton, maybe?
I just don't have these churches.
Well, that sounds about right.
And and I don't remember leaving the church. I tasted the beers.
That is bizarre to me. Was it?
I went with Chic.
I do remember that because he said that you were embarrassing. They had to apologize for you.
Oh yeah, I got tanked.
I remember that. Didn't you fall asleep on the stoop?
Maybe. I got tanked. I was dying.
Not that you did anything. You didn't do anything wrong or anything, but he was just like, oh yeah, we had to go back and say sorry to people.
Yeah. No, I get it. I fell asleep in a church. Yeah. I drank all the beers that were there. There wasn't a tasting for me.
That's weird that they did that. That they had a. I don't know why they would do that.
I don't know. Maybe they raised money.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
they're not giving that away for free.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good time.
So Tanner walks in today, and up on the screen, he's like, we had something up there. It's called, how to sell nudes online for money. And Sydney is, we were just doing a little research before work. That made me laugh how you delivered it.
Oh my God. That one on the bottom says how to make $10,000 a week selling nudes.
This is what happened. She brought this up when we were talking before you got here. I don't know how it got brought up. Looking for different. I'm like, man, let's open restaurants or let's open a business. There's got to be
pizza place.
Right. There's got to be other. You should. There's got to be other ways
avenues for money.
And she's like, and then she said that, and I went, oh, okay, because apparently, and I said, well, it's just porn.
Yeah.
And she said, no, you go to a website.
You know too much.
You put your picture up there.
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast.
Clothed, and then they go, I want that one.
Yeah.
And then they pay you, and you personally send them. And I thought that would be fun to see if we get bids on us.
Oh, how much? Who could make the most money?
Yeah, right. Find this, Sydney.
Well, Sydney could get a lot of money from, like, diddlers.
Because she looks like a little Asian boy?
Yeah. Like, you look like a young boy, and they'd just be like, I'll take that. That's fine.
I'll take that.
You can sell... Why aren't you selling... I feel like if I was a woman, I'd be selling pictures of my feet.
Yeah, you could do that. Because there's a lot of dudes that like those little piggies, man.
Just sell... And now with Venmo and stuff like that, people just drop... Man.
I don't know why if you're a woman, you just don't do a lot of... I mean, to be honest, like, I don't want to get back into this topic, but you can make a fortune on underwear.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why I think... straight men like you and I could not transition into being women because I think we would just be whores.
Probably.
Like horrible. Because men are just...
You can tell
just need it all the time.
Yeah.
And if we became a woman, you can get it all the time.
So true. I always tell my wife, like, do you ever... Like, you never come beg me.
That's what I say.
You know, like, why don't you come and like, why am I just like doing something? You know, like hanging drywall, and you're just like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like, I'm wearing yoga pants, and you're just like, this has got to happen now.
Yeah,
I never have that out. It's like, and she's like, it's because you always are asking.
That's what it is.
And then I went, fine. In my head, I went, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna never ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how long I can go and just see who loves who or who needs this or whatever. I didn't last. I tried in my head to play that game where I'm like, I'm going to try doing this for 2 weeks, not even bringing it up.
Weeks?
Yeah, I don't know.
How long did you make it?
Oh, I don't even.
2 days?
Probably. That was years ago when I stopped doing that.
I like doing that. I'll just say, you know what? I'm not asking anymore. And then Kayla likes to turn that into a game of, he can fold. And then it just happens.
That one Instagram model raised $700,000 for the Australia fires. Did you see that?
That was awesome.
Where it's she gets she'll send you a nude.
Yep.
If you donate to the fires. Now, what a brilliant idea.
Yeah, and she was really pretty too.
By the way, somebody said live streaming is not working. Are they stupid?
Yeah.
The YouTube
idiots.
I want to click on that, Sid.
Yeah, I want to see what this girl looks like.
She's very pretty, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Within 2 days? She made $700,000 in 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, but it's going for a good cause,
Yeah,
right? I think that's what people are saying. Like, I guess I'll do it because why not? Was she in the adult film industry?
No, not that I.
She is U.S.-based social media influencer. That's probably why it's going crazy too. So many people know her, and they're like, "Oh, I do want to see what's under her flannels." Does she wear flannel?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
She tweeted too, and she was just like, "Hey, my family disowned me. I got fired from my job, and blah 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 blah. But I raised $700,000 and I saved the koalas. So
yeah, no kidding.
I don't care."
Yeah, they said that I'm sending nudes to every person who donates at least $10 to any one of these fundraisers for the wildlife fires in Australia. Every $10 you donate equals one nude picture from me to your DM. You got to send me a confirmation that you donated. Boy, that became a full-time job for her. I mean, just probably to respond.
Yeah. Oh, you'd have to get friends, which means that you would have to...
Everybody would see you?
Yeah, because you'd have to take one photo, give it to everybody, and just like, hey, send this out. If you could just do like 1,000 today, send this picture out to 1,000 people, that'd be great. Really help me out.
We were just talking about that too, kind of speaking of jobs, like weird things that you get to see in your job. Sydney was saying, I never expected to see you guys in thongs, like just within a few months.
That's true.
Or like in a bathtub.
I was wearing a bathing suit. Jake was just like, I'll go nude. I don't care.
I don't think I was nude. I had a suit on, right?
No, you had a thong on.
Not in the bathtub, I don't think. Oh, no, I just had my underwear. I just had those.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you just wore your undies, your panties.
God. So how is everybody today? Good?
Good.
Yeah, you look showered. Everybody looks clean and showered today.
I did shower today.
I like that. Makes me feel good.
Then I had to go number 2 at a Walmart. So
This morning?
Yes.
He goes to Walmart every morning now.
You do?
It saves me money on my caffeine addiction.
Okay, so wait a minute. So you what Walmart?
The one right down there, Calumet.
So you go... Are you going to make a boom boom every day also?
No, I made a boom boom this morning. Okay. Well, it was more like a boom because it was like a blender. It went through a blender first, very liquidy.
Good job.
And then I was like, well, I got to do this again, but at Walmart now. So it's like I didn't shower.
Why not? You couldn't make it just here? I would feel so much more comfortable here.
Here?
Yeah.
There's only like 2 toilets here.
Yeah, but nobody's here really.
I'm with Tanner on this one.
Why?
Who's going to be at
Because the
Walmart?
only people that are here are people that...
He knows.
Yes.
Yeah, but do you?
You guys.
Name them.
You.
Jake, Sydney.
Yeah, but so what?
I don't know. I just got a thing against it.
I'm with you.
Well, here we go. There was one day you walked in here and you were like, I now know what XYZ's this employee's inside smell like.
Okay, yeah, I did say that.
That put a nail in the coffin of I'll never go twosies in the building.
I wonder what happened with you when you were a kid that it is so bad to do.
I can do it in public places, but I don't want people to know who I am.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Because you
I
think
I
automatically
pooped
judged
at school once,
and you just got made fun of.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to do that for some reason.
Yeah, I was at Camp Rotary one time. I had a big fear of this too. I've really grown out of it now. But
you star in a few German scat films.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Camp Rotary. I was so nervous to go that I held it for way too long, and I got the worst stomach ache. I thought it was coming out of every hole in my body besides that one because I had to go so bad, but I wouldn't go. I didn't want to go because I had your fear. That's not good.
And
you can't just keep swallowing this back down.
Yeah, you can't just keep adding on to the pile.
And that's the same year I forgot my toothbrush. I was a mess, and I didn't want to go ask because I was embarrassed for the toothbrush. Oh my God, that's the same Camp Rotary that I wouldn't shower because they were all open showers. So I wasn't brushing my teeth, showering, or pooping. That was a bad week for Jake.
Oh my God.
Oh,
you didn't know Angie yet, did you?
Oh no, this was like 4th grade.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, no.
She didn't know about this.
Oh, what an experience. And what a wreck! This is all coming back.
Oh, no.
This is the same.
Did you only eat garlic?
No, this is the same week, man, that I made it to Thursday, and I'm in the lunchroom, and they're making me sweep, but I can't
You don't know
because
how.
I'm like holding everything in my body.
Yeah.
And I'm stinking. I didn't think I was, but saying this out loud now, I had to be stinking. Even when you talked to me, I started crying. And they had to call my mom to come get me because I was homesick and had to poop and I needed a shower.
How long did you make it? Till Thursday? When were you coming home? Friday? Damn.
First of all, that ain't nothing.
They're probably glad, Lowe. What happened? You got something where you didn't brush your teeth or shower and then started crying in the cafeteria without pooping?
No, I've just been so constipated that I think stuff is calcifying inside of me.
Bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't think I've gone that long without pooping. Because I'll leave.
I can feel this now. Oh, I want to tear up. What a sad little Jake. I want to go back and hug me and tell you it's going to be okay.
I got a better camp story. Maybe not the stinky part, but the embarrassment of crying is definitely worse for me.
Oof.
Did you guys have like your dance? Did you guys have a dance at the end of your camp week?
I don't know. I didn't make it.
Oh, see, we had a dance, and I had a crush on a girl, and her name was Jenna. And I cried because she said that she would dance with me, and I didn't know how to dance. So I went and sat in a dark hallway and just sobbed until she came back there and said, "We can dance. It's fine. You don't need to know."
Dance. Well, you get nervous out there. You're about ready to show your moves.
Hell yeah.
I get that.
And then somebody came in and said, "Save room for Jesus."
Man, no, this Camp Rotary, we had a 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
You'd go every year?
6th grade I didn't go. I stayed with the weird kids because I hated Camp Rotary so much. The one that I hated, I remember they named them after animals, your cabin. Mm-hmm. And I did not want deer camp.
Oh, God,
because I knew, because it was open showers.
Oh.
And they just have little, and then the other ones, because I remember when chipmunk camp, I was like, "Do you guys got open showers?" And Chad Thrush, dead and gone now, said, he said, "No, ours is, it's just like 4 bathrooms in there." And I'm like, "Why am I not there?" And I hated those open showers. They can't do that in schools now, right?
Yeah, they can.
They can?
Okay. I don't spend a lot of time in school locker rooms. But from what I remember, it was open showers at my school.
It was mine too, but they rebuilt it and they got rid of that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they did or not at my school, but yeah. Nobody showered, though, by me.
No, man, no. I didn't
only the
want to
weird
shower.
kids that would wrestle in the showers.
And then I got made fun of for not showering. Well, I'm just a stinky kid all year round. No wonder I hated school.
Yeah, our school the boys' locker room had a firm belief in Axe showers. It would just be a cloud of Axe body spray, and everybody.
Women.
Yeah, that's how we did it.
At our schools, you don't shower anymore after gym. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. What does that mean? You literally don't have time, or they just say don't shower?
Both.
Oh,
well,
really?
Ours, if you wanted to shower, you'd tell the coach or the gym teacher, and just be like, "Yeah, I'd like to shower," and then he would let you go a little early.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, here I was just like, back in the day, I remember there was a stinky kid in school. And they dragged
everybody
him.
has one.
Did they literally? You can't do this stuff anymore. The teacher couldn't take it anymore.
But they just to be able to do this.
And the principal took him in the shower and told him to go wash.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like you tell them to shower at home first.
Yeah, you can't do that stuff anymore, man. That's what we should do. Things that you can't do at school anymore. We used to be able to do.
That's what
Let's talk about
something
that
happened to you in school that just wouldn't fly anymore.
That's fun. Maybe we'll bring that up. It's a Jake and Tanner show. Let's do it next. 866-916-0959. Those are numbers. You can call us. 3430, I guess. That's what we talk to. You were at Pest Control text line. What's up, boys? They sponsor that text line, 71090 if you want to text us. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And my wife is just such a different breed because I've never done this. And she'll do this when she's sick. She was laying in bed. And I go, are you crying? And she's like, I just don't want to be sick anymore.
Oh my God.
She's so sensitive that the flu is bringing her to tears. I'm like, I know, but you're going to get over this.
Yeah, like you're probably not going to die.
You're going to be all right. And she's like, I'm just so emotional.
Oh my God,
like,
is she pregnant?
No, God, no. I'm all done with that.
I want you to have a third kid.
I do not.
So bad.
There's not even one part of me that it's like, a little bit when Dewey's going through the stages because he's the last kid to do those things. And sometimes I miss that. But man, when my wife's coworker, Sherry, she said, man, I forget how difficult raising kids are because she was watching her daughter's kid.
Yeah.
And I went, what a fun stage that's got to be in where you get to just do whatever you want when you want. Like, you don't have to watch kids anymore. Yeah. It's not your job really to watch them. You can go out to dinner. You can do. So I'm actually excited for the next
couple steps.
I don't want to rush it because I love the kids and I know I'm going to miss it. I guarantee I'll miss it. But I also am excited for the next couple steps where you get your freedom back, which will be fun. And you got to understand, for me, freedom's different because I don't have. It pays. We got to pay for our.
Yeah, you have to pay for freedom.
Anyway, Tanner.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I did something yesterday that most people, I think, never do, and it's actually go through your photos that you've taken on your phone.
We were talking about that
because I have over 5,000 photos on my phone. I could not figure out why. Like, Kayla only has like 2,000. I was like, what is going on? And I found out it's because I take 1,000 photos of the same thing.
You're like my wife. My wife does that. And then it goes right to Dropbox. And again, I'm going to stress it. When we are dead and gone, it's not like grandma's album where it's fun to sit at the kitchen table. Well, I don't know, fun, but remember, whatever. And you flip through it and you look at those pictures. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, my kids are going to be so overwhelmed. And then once in a while, there's just probably going to be a nude. And that sucks. So you got to take care of this stuff, Reedy.
A nice part about it is, at least with like iCloud and stuff, you can search.
Search what?
Like your photos.
Location, date,
So
person.
Like if I want to just find pictures of...
You're saying like summer 2008.
Yeah, or if I can go to search and just type in dog. Here's all my pictures of dogs.
But how does it... Are you tagging it that way?
No.
What? It just knows?
Type in bra on your phone. Search bra once.
Bra where?
In the search. Go into your search.
Okay.
Go into your photos. At the bottom it says search.
Just stand by. You're moving really fast.
I said one app.
Okay, photos.
I searched bra and a picture of Tanner showed up, so I don't really know how this happened.
All I got is delete.
No, on the bottom.
Yeah.
No, on the bottom left-hand corner, right here. Look.
Do you mean brassiere?
You can type in bra or brassiere.
All photos. Okay, search. Bra. Okay.
Did any pictures of
I gotta
Angie?
hit search?
No, it should just pop up right away. Brassiere?
No.
Oh, none of them popped up? Angie doesn't have any brassiere photos?
My kids came up and then her at... well, Angie is popping... Well, no, just her.
Oh, but she's wearing like a swimsuit.
A swimsuit, yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you can search things.
Can I just put your name in?
Maybe.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because it tags people's faces.
That's fun. I can't deal with this. This is...
Yeah, too much technology.
It is. It's that, like I said before, I feel so like the world is moving so quick. I know this is going to sound very boomery, but and I feel like it's leaving me behind because every day I'm caring less and less about making the right steps to connect with the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about new programs coming out. social media. Anything that's coming out, I set in my ways. My MySpace, my first Facebook. I'm set in those ways, and I feel like it's just ripping by.
I somewhat understand what you're saying. I am taking less and less interest in new things that are coming out.
And I don't know why that happens so much. I know we're really busy with kids and stuff, but why is it when you're younger, that's really, really important to you, and then that starts fading away unless you're Gary Vee?
Maybe it is the kids.
Do you think?
If you think about it, because we just don't have time to think about that stuff and to be excited for that. We get excited just to not hear kids ask for things.
You don't care about Instagram. TikTok's fun for you, but you could care less to make videos for it.
I don't make videos.
But Facebook, I mean, like you, even when she first got here, you were like, because she was not really worrying about Facebook because that's not a concern to her. And you're like, get it on Facebook because that is a concern. That's where a lot of our peoples are.
That's where our people are.
But Facebooks. I wonder why that is. Why? Is it the kids, or do you think
I think it is. I think it has a lot to do with kids.
Because if you went back, and I'm going to say some things, you're going to be like, oh, God. Back to the day when I was doing a night show, I had Facebook when that was coming out and Tumblr. And these were two things that I was constantly on and figuring out and trying to get in front of people's faces. But now it's really, really hard for me to care about any of that. The only thing it's like I said, it's moved so fast now, and there's so many different platforms that it's overwhelming that it's like, okay, I'm just going to do what I know, and then I'm not very good at, but I'm just going to talk here.
Yep. Yeah. I wish I cared more about the social medias. I feel like
it's weird. And now it bugs me that everybody can have a radio show now. Yeah. That really bothers me.
It sucks that everybody can have one, but it isn't also a really cool. I thought about this on my way to work today. It's a really cool time that we live in, that we get to see, because I feel like everybody's going to talk about Eminem for a long time, about how he was just dominant and just really, really talented. And we're kind of living in it and remember when his albums come out and his progression. And we're kind of living in that technology age, so it'll be fun to look back. But yeah, I forgot where to start with this.
Well, somebody said, I think just as you get older, you care what people think less. When you're younger, you need to be cool. I don't know. Maybe I do agree with that, but I don't think.
I think Facebook, in my opinion, is very braggy.
So
I think, if anything,
you think Facebook's more braggy than Instagram?
Instagram, all they do is take pictures of whatever they're looking at.
There's literally a new title that people made, Instagram model.
Yeah, I think it's very.
What? Give me an example.
Like
people be like, "Wow, I made this for dinner."
I think that's Instagram too, right?
Don't people take it? Isn't that where people?
Again, I don't know.
Whole thing where people started taking pictures of their food for Instagram.
Yeah, but I think people don't do that anymore.
I think Sydney's saying, because and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really know the Instagram world at all. Because Facebook, you're writing a sentence or a paragraph before the picture. And is that where it gets braggy to you? Do they do that on Instagram, or is it just a picture?
Yeah, there's a caption.
There's captions, but who cares? You know?
I don't know if I agree with your argument. I don't know if I see it clearly. I don't know if you explained yourself that much.
I think what she's saying is older people for her are on Facebook. Older people have more things to brag about. The youngins are on the Instagrams with nothing to brag about, and that's who she follows.
Is that what it is? More like the older people because they have more money, you're saying, and jobs, and
they can be happy to post. And it became a thing where people would be you would post your best days on Facebook. It's the same thing as Instagram. They are the same thing. I mean, Facebook owns Instagram. Everybody's bragging on everything, but unless we need to make a social media that only posts the worst photos.
I like that.
And boom. And we can call it
been on my Instagram.
We can call it reality.
Did you see there's some kind of app that's taking makeup off all of the celebrities and it's showing you exactly what they look like?
That's funny. I mean, mean, but funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy to think that my generation was kind of the beginning of that getting into social media. And now Angie, I'll tell her, I'll be like, you posting on that. It's just old. It's just old. None of the youngins care. It's just you and your friend Morgan. That's it. It's all
just liking each other's posts.
It's crazy to hear saying my mom's on Facebook. That is weird. That is a bizarre thing.
Neither of my parents are on Facebook.
Neither are mine. I should set one up for them.
Oh.
You know what? I will tell you this. I don't think it's fair that you guys get to bring your parents to JTX and I didn't. So next year,
didn't come either.
Listen, I'm bringing mine. I am going to set up 2 seats for them, and they are going to sit there and they are going to watch their little boy perform.
You'd have to find them first, wouldn't you?
I just found Dad. Dad, I did. I was like, oh, Dad, there you are.
Hey!
Oh, that's great. Mom is a different story.
She's around.
I got to get the kids. I got to get them on a little Easter egg hunt. Go find Nana. Go find Gake. And we used to call her Gake.
Oh, that's fun.
Damn it.
What?
We're supposed to talk about things that you can't do at school anymore.
Oh.
We can do that next. Maybe for a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I got more Jen and Brad news. What? I got sports news because we're a sports show. Talk about all this next. Hey, if you got the winter blues, you can visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort and play your blues away on the area's hottest games where the stars align. More Jake and Tanner show in a few minutes. Jake and Tanner show, but I know you don't pick the songs, but dear God, play different songs. This loops kills me. We only delete songs.
Yeah, we don't add anything.
I got a Facebook message a while ago. And I thought I had it pulled up. It is this woman. I don't know if you guys got a chance to read it or not. Hold on. I'm finding it. Hold on.
What is it?
Good morning.
Oh.
My name is Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
I live in Milwaukee with my boyfriend. We love your show and think you guys are awesome. My boyfriend, however, I would say is a super fan of yours and listens to your show constantly wherever he is. He was so bummed when he couldn't go to the Jake and Tanner experience at the end of the year. His birthday is coming up in March, and I know he would absolutely love to meet you guys in Sydney. I know it's a long shot, but I was wondering what the chances were that this was at all possible. Thanks so much for taking the time to read the message. Hopefully I will talk to you soon. Well, you won't.
No.
Because we don't care to meet you two. That is so rude. Well, I'm kidding. Samantha, I am kidding. Thank you for that message. And thank you for your boyfriend.
Well, if she's from Milwaukee, she could just go to your house. Like, they can just stop over at your house.
Yeah, why not? Let's have dinner.
Sydney, message her back.
No,
Jake's
don't do
address.
that. Don't do that. We could probably figure something out. Maybe we'll get you some... Samantha, if you're listening to this,
skip day.
Yeah, you could come to the skip day, or maybe we can get you some JTX tickets. Being all the way in Milwaukee, being fans out there. We don't have too many fans in Milwaukee.
No,
so maybe we'll get you some for next year. You and your boyfriend. Message Sydney, and Sydney will put a reminder in. It's Jake and Tanner show. Morning, guys. I want to go through a few things that you used to be able to do at school. And you can't anymore. Probably this isn't super relatable to you, Sid, since you just got out.
Yeah.
A week ago. But, because we were talking about how I remember being in school and they dragged the smelly kid. One teacher, Duvall, dead and gone now, took him, the principal and him made him shower in the locker room because he stunk so bad.
That is.
You just can't do that.
Probably necessary, but you should have called the home and just said, like, hey, you got to have him shower. That's got to be the worst phone call to ever get as a parent, them saying, like, hey, your kid stinks and they need to shower more.
It's the worst having that conversation with an employee. Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. You've had to sit somebody down and said, hey,
I tell everybody during orientation, please shower and brush your teeth. You do not want me telling you that you smell bad. It's embarrassing for you and it's embarrassing for me. So please shower before work.
Why don't you guys take that into consideration with this job?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
This isn't a Culver's. I don't need to be fancy.
I'm just saying.
Shower and brush your teeth. One or the other. Which one do you want?
If I had to pick,
teeth. I talk at you a lot.
maybe teeth. I like that. You got to get on people.
Yeah,
dude.
You shower twice a week.
You know what you should do? You should make it less awkward and make gift packs. During orientation,
little shampoo bottles.
Just a little shampoo. Like go to the dollar store, go to the Dollar Tree, and just pick up like the travel sizes of shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, and toothpaste, and a small toothbrush, and just be like, you need to use all these before you come to work.
They just eat them. They don't know how to do it. Start drinking the shampoo. That was mean. Sorry, you took a fun little thing and I just turned it on you, and I should never have done that. Apologize to both of you guys.
People used to do this
really bad
at my school. You shouldn't feel bad. The truth is fine. No, people used to do this at my school, and I can see why it's not a thing anymore. You would go to the office and say, hey, I brought my gun to school because I'm going to go hunting after.
Yeah, somebody just wrote that in the text line.
Yeah.
You could do that you could leave
your guns in your car.
In the cars.
Yeah, they made it, at least when I was there, you had to tell the office that you had a gun in your car.
Yeah, that's crazy. Probably for me too, but I don't remember that. This one said gender-specific classes things you can't do anymore. Used to be boys in shop class, girls in home
ec.
And don't get me wrong, I don't think schools should automatically assign courses based on gender. This is what this says, but most schools don't even offer these classes anymore. Really?
I didn't have home ec. We had like a home ec like class.
What is home ec?
But
I mean, I kind of know, but explain.
Home etiquette. At least that's what I think it's.
I mean, are they teaching you in sewing and how to make quilts and cooking?
Yeah. Hell yeah! I had to bring a baby home too. I took home ec.
I remember that one.
I had a baby egg.
Oh, see, our school got like the fancy babies.
Ours did too. That cries every once in a while, and people are throwing them out in their truck.
Night. Yeah, ours were like they were a couple $100 a baby. Oh yeah, it was intense.
No, and it gives you a little report at the end.
Yep.
Like, boy, you didn't cuddle it, you didn't hug it, you didn't feed it, you didn't change its diaper.
I got a 98% on that.
Nice. I didn't take
my mom.
Oh, you did?
I was like, can you do this? I had to take it over a weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going out. Take care of the kid.
Yeah, no, and I don't remember this class. Speaking of classes that I didn't think they had when I was growing, I think they should have a financial class. I don't know.
It's a requirement now.
It really is? Like teaching you how to manage your money?
Accounting or something like that. I don't know.
Wow, I never had that in school where I understand. I think I remember one. I can't remember what class it was, but they didn't focus on it the whole time. But I remember like having a week on how they taught you how to balance your checkbook. Because that's what we had back then.
Yeah.
But man, I feel like that you could really benefit from real world classes
Senior
like
year.
financing, like how to believe in whatever you want, but just insert whatever financial guy you want. But if they had like a Dave Ramsey-esque class, that would be you could learn so much.
Yeah, we had a teacher. It wasn't a class because he was our history teacher, but he gave a lot of good advice to seniors. He would at least try to. You know, he would
like life advice.
And money advice, mainly.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Money advice.
Yeah, you're required
loans.
to take personal finance now.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I wish they taught it. I think they did teach me how to do taxes, but I don't know exactly how to do taxes.
You don't need. So it's just TurboTax, baby.
Hell yeah! I don't understand it.
And the government's like, do it. And if you get it wrong, you're going to prison.
I love that meme. It's like, you owe us money during the year. Oh, how much? You got to figure it out. So I can just pay you whatever I want? No, we know exactly what you owe. You have to figure it out, though.
You know what class I would love for them to have in school is negotiating for a vehicle. Boy, I'm the worst. I pay over sticker price on a vehicle. Oh,
I get the fancy paint. Boyfriend.
Yeah, is he good at it?
Yeah, he did my car.
I'm getting better.
Our stepsisters.
My wife's a ball buster. She got my truck for like $5,000 less than sticker price.
That's really good.
And she wasn't even there. She called. Because I like almost signed the paper and she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, my wife wanted to talk to you. And he was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that for you. Okay.
One time it was fun. I did pretty good on one time. I just hate dealing because it's from the salesman. It's a lot of small talk that I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm there, you're here. We don't have to talk to each other unless we absolutely have to. But you don't need to ask me about anything about my life.
Gandred.
Playing dodgeball. Can you not do that in school anymore?
I never saw an issue with dodgeball.
Well, until you
get hit in the face.
The weird kid and everybody teams up on him.
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they don't let you do it because you don't. They're teaching you not to use students as targets.
Hmm.
Do you not do it? Did your school not do it?
I'm pretty sure we did it.
Talking about things that you used to be able to do in school that you probably don't, but you could not get away with.
I made jokes about me and a teacher fooling around, and people thought it was funny. I don't think I could make that joke anymore. I think she would have been like horribly.
I never had good-looking teachers.
Well, neither did I.
Till I got out of school.
Oh my God! All the teachers that work in my school are gorgeous now.
I know, right? Oh, here's one. I could get on the bus and just say, "Hey, I'm going over to so and so's house," and they'd be like, "Okay, cool," even if it wasn't my bus. Do you know what I mean? They didn't. It wasn't so much of a worry. I remember one time We got dropped off at Mandy Curtis's house in Baylor. One of the Baylor twins says, hey, the house is like 5 miles from where she lives, right? And he's like, why don't we just walk through the woods? I know our house is that way. And it's a forest. This isn't just like a woods. I mean, we could have got lost in days in this. I mean, it's humongous.
Yeah.
And
you got turned around, chased by a witch.
Yeah, the bus driver goes, hey, you guys, you're just going to go through the woods to your house? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, all right. Let us out. It took us like 3. My dad was so worried. I got in so much trouble, but I'm just saying it took us like 3 hours to get home. The bus driver just let us out. There wasn't even a talk about a bus drive. Could you imagine that now? A couple kids got lost in the woods for 3 hours because the bus driver just let them go through the forest home.
Yeah. How old?
Oh, I don't know. The Baylor was probably 13, 14, and I was 10.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah.
That's a 1 year old than Piper.
Yeah, we're just trying to survive. That could have been a reality show.
We had to get a slip. You'd go to the office, or your parents had to write you a slip saying that you were going over to somebody's house.
Yeah.
And then you'd bring it to the office, and they would hand you a thing to give to the bus driver.
I remember a time that, teachers could beat kids. I remember Jacob Strauss getting slammed against lockers, and nothing happened to her. That was the gym teacher. She was a super lesbian, and just slammed him against the locker room or the lockers. And
well, what was he doing?
Probably being a punk, but still,
you can't hit kids. You shouldn't be able to do that. It happened at my school too. And just push kids up against lockers.
Somebody said you can't pants people anymore.
You shouldn't have pants people then.
Mine was called shuck. That's what it was called.
Why?
Shucking people. I don't know.
You shuck corn?
There was a time when everybody walked.
And they goose? Slapping ass?
Yeah. In your front butt.
Oh, we did that far into school. God, did that suck. Billie Holiday was the best at it.
I had a male teacher
fingers.
that gave good grades to good-looking girls. We knew to push our boobs together and lean forward. I think you could still do that.
It kind of just depends on your teacher.
Right. That's just all it is.
I'm sure it still happens, unfortunately. But yeah, that's not
she's saying you can't. We were telling you things like you can't do anymore.
Yeah, like
sure that happens.
Like you can't go and smoke during lunch. Just walk off campus anymore. I think the kids can still walk off campus by us, but
we didn't have anywhere to go.
We just have the Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
I know you used to be able to take your cars at lunch at our school. I don't know if you could.
No, we couldn't. No. But again, there was nowhere to go. Yeah. So we didn't have
a place.
A place. It's got to be. I mean, you could even switch this too. If any teachers are listening, what are things that you could do back in the day? I mean, like smoking in the lounge room, the teachers' room. They would smoke cigarettes in there.
That's insane to me that happened.
You know what's got to be really scary for teachers now is calling parents, because back in if I did something wrong in school, my dad pretty much always took the teacher side.
Yeah,
that's just how it went. I don't feel like parents take the teacher side anymore.
Nope. No, I can almost guarantee you and I, if a teacher calls, you're immediately asking, what did this dirty teacher do to you?
Yeah. That has got to be a tough career in this day and age.
Well, it's kind of like the same thing here. The worst part about our job is kind of the listeners.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're not a bad part.
No, listen.
But they're the part that kind of ends up being the part that sucks the most.
Well, I have this in my retirement.
Yeah.
And when I retire, that's what I was going to say. I've had a lot of fun, except for the listeners. And that's not you. We're not talking about you as a listener. What Tanner means by that.
Majority are great.
The majority are great, but there are some that
are louder.
1%.
That are louder and it's sometimes the listeners that don't listen.
Casual listeners.
They're casual
That's
listeners.
the issue. And
they try very, very hard to make your life very, very miserable, or they have tried once, but still it's a call. You got to apologize to this person for something that you said.
It's my thing. Yeah, it sucks. Social media has really made this job suck really hard.
Yeah, no
Just
doubt.
Because once again, compliments are great, but they mean nothing to people. I don't know why. One complaint will overthrow 1,000 compliments.
Nobody wants to hear anything good, that you do your job well, because I guess you're supposed to. But, yeah, it's happened. It happens every radio station we've been in. This show does sometimes get complaints. We don't try to go out of our way to get them, but it happens. And we will have meetings. I want a meeting about all the good stuff that we get.
Damn right!
I want a meeting and be like, look at this that just came in, you guys. That's amazing.
You guys are doing great. Here's here's $1. Go get yourself a soda at the sock op.
There was
That's what I want.
A teacher, back to the teachers. I read this thing where it's like why it's so hard to be a teacher. And this woman was like in kindergarten. It was her first year of teaching, and she told the student, it was like kindergarten, first grade. She told a student to sit down or do something, and that student said no, or I'll tell my dad and mom that you hit me or touched me or something. It was something like that, and the teacher went, right then I knew that student owned me.
Yep. From now on, you know what? And you know what would suck is what if you call the parent and say, like, he threatened to say that I was going to hit him or touch him if I punish him. Then immediately my brain would go, oh, you're just laying the groundwork. So if my kid ever comes home and says that you did something like that, I'm supposed to believe you right away.
Rule of thumb in a classroom is every one negative you tell a kid, you have to say 3 positives to offset it.
What?
Oh, we have to do that too. For every, like...
You're talking about in Culver's?
Yeah, if you do something negative, you should compliment them, but before and after.
That's what we're doing from here on out. If one of us, or if any of us are mean to each other, and we take that as, that hurt...
You have to sandwich it in compliments.
Well, we won't know. We'll have to just say one compliment. Let's do that for the show rules now.
Okay.
One compliment, and you got to say, I'm offended. You know what I mean? It hurts your feelings.
Oh, okay.
Y'all better get ready to compliment me.
I like this.
I'm offended by that. I don't like it when people say y'all.
Tanner, I enjoy your hat. It looks very nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm offended, too. I want a compliment.
Oh!
No, I like this rule.
Okay.
I really want this rule
Jake,
to happen.
I think that you're not tall enough.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
I want to give you a compliment,
I
have to be mean to you first.
I don't care anymore. I like people looking down at me and me feeling inferior. I don't want a high five like this.
Yeah.
I want a high five like this.
Yeah. I like to look always up. The upward.
No, sorry. Anyway, I'm offended.
Oh, you're not as racist as you used to be.
Oh, see, this is what's going to happen to this. They don't like this. I think this has ever
That's
happened.
a compliment, man. You've made good strides in equality.
I've never been racist, man. All right, on the way.
You're still a liar, though.
We got to play a take from Jake and Tanner. What happened yesterday? Was Tanner a big dum-dum, or did he win? Also, Jen and Brad news. We'll probably get into all this. So you're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. didn't mean to play that. We got involved in Mel Gibson videos.
I love Mel Gibson videos.
It's a Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Yeah, like I just said after that last segment, I mean, man, there's just something missing with these segments. It's like there's like an ingredient missing.
It's just the pure energy. Or maybe it's the fun. Is that the ingredient missing?
It's
fun?
The content, the personality.
Yeah.
And the fun. I don't know. It's just a really relaxed show today. I'm really, really tired today.
I don't know why.
I don't either. Well, I woke up tired.
Oh.
So
I went to bed tired and woke up tired.
Yeah.
Why am I even sleeping if that's how it's going to happen?
We got to replay a take from Jake and Tanner here in just a minute. It sounds like NFL fans are loving the Super Bowl matchup between San Francisco and Kansas City because ticket prices are soaring.
Are they?
Yeah. The average resale price right now, $6,232.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, it's teams that aren't typically in the Super Bowl very often. Did you see Rob Lowe? And everybody's picking on Rob Lowe.
Lowe was in the audience, or in the
crowd.
In the crowd wearing an NFL hat. Just said NFL.
Just said NFL.
I just love when someone throwing apart is like, he loves all the teams equally.
Yeah. And he didn't even look like he was having fun when he was there. Who's your favorite team? Yes.
Yes. Rob Lowe looks like an NFL FBI agent or something like that.
Well,
yeah.
When I saw that, I was like,
what's your favorite team? Yes.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, he doesn't want to be here. Yeah. But right when they showed him, they showed the show 911 Fire, whatever.
So
He's got a new show coming out on Fox, so they were just like, put him in the crowd. Like, you got to be there for this NFC Championship game because we're going to shoot to you. And he didn't want to alienate any fans, so he got an NFL hat.
Rob Lowe, man, that guy. There's another guy that doesn't age.
And he's on Atkins.
Is he?
Still. He still is a supporter of Atkins.
Look how unhappy this dude is.
NFL.
Look at the dude beside him.
Yeah. Why does he look like he's straight out of Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
The dude beside him?
Yeah. It looks like he's one of the cronies that he would have ran into.
In there.
Yeah.
Go down. I want to read some of these tweets.
Yeah.
Because, man, people are just ripping them apart. Some people cheer for a team. Rob Lowe cheers for the Shield. Is that it?
More. We need more Rob Lowe memes.
Rob Lowe NFL hat tweets.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
It just said on Twitter.
Rob Lowe wearing an NFL hat in the crowd. Not a team, just the NFL logo. Big fan of the league overall. This is great. Nothing says football fan like Rob Lowe and an NFL hat at the game. This guy loves his NFL football. Y'all making fun of Rob Lowe for his generic NFL hat, but I'm over here wondering how the man hasn't actually blah blah blah.
Yeah, aged since 1993.
You gotta go to the funny ones.
Yeah,
where are the funny ones? Pick the funny
ones. Where are the good ones?
That was offensive. Make him give you a compliment.
I want a compliment.
You, I don't think, have run over a homeless person recently. Yay!
It's really good. It's really good.
You're right.
All right, here we go. Let's read some more of these. Rob Lowe's NFL hat wins Twitter on Sunday. Yep, got that. Next. So who's your favorite team, Rob Lowe? Yes.
Yes.
As someone who occasionally enjoys watching football but couldn't care less about any particular team, at Rob Lowe wearing an NFL hat speaks to me in deep levels. Rob Lowe, go team!
He just doesn't even look happy.
A Lids employee 1 week ago. Are you sure, sir? No one's ever bought that one before. It's kind of just for display. And then they have a picture.
You can tell that hat is brand new.
Some people cheer for a team. Rob Lowe cheers for the Shield. I want more.
I like more Rob Lowe
I know
things.
I read more of these yesterday. Again, if you're just joining us, Rob Lowe just has a hat that says NFL. And it's the best.
I love
I'm
his
gonna start
NFL
doing
hat.
that.
Yeah.
I just want a hat that says radio. That's what we should start selling.
Radio! Car!
That one's not funny. If Rob Lowe just rocking a chair neck of the hand, nothing says, I read that one.
Yeah.
We should prepare. Today I learned Rob Lowe was a narc who wears a plain NFL hat to a game.
He does look like somebody who would be wearing a wire.
Go down. We just read that one. Loving Rob Lowe's new hat. And then they got one that says professional football. Oh, man. So, what happened yesterday on a take from Jake and Tanner? Was Tanner dumb? Or was he very intelligent? How much are we going to play for when we play today at 8:10? Well, let's find out. You were so stupid yesterday.
I was.
Get this
really
thing
was.
up there.
What? I did. Well.
Damn it, Sydney, make the questions easier.
Yeah, cater them to me. Hand them to me before. No, don't do that. I like playing honestly.
I don't know what to do.
It got to the point, though, now, and you're probably going to have this trouble, too. I knew what, because we've hung out so many years, I know what you can answer and what you can't.
Yeah.
So it got bad when, like, if I put one in there that I knew you couldn't.
Yeah.
It's almost like I did it on purpose, but I didn't want to put ones in there that you just knew.
Yeah, that you knew you were going to get. So then we had to, like, just grab the first 5 on this trivia site. Just be done with it.
Hey, so Urban Air, on Friday, we are going to, promotions are like, well, now we have to do this.
Yeah.
We're doing a skip day. 11 to 1 at Urban Air. We are going to be there. We want you to be there. Just take some time off work or just take the whole day off and come hang out with us.
I just learned yesterday that their VR is now open. VR, I also just learned yesterday, stands for virtual reality.
That's true.
Which means that you could put on a headset and be anywhere. And I'm very excited to do that.
So, yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're a kid or an adult, or if you have kids and you're an adult, bring them. Like Tanner said, you can strap on that VR, brand new there. Yep. That's awesome. They got the go-karts, which, by the way, this is fun. Right. This is dual level go-kart track with the world's first in-track viewing deck. Yeah. That means people can cheer you on. You can be inside. You're like in the middle of the circle.
Oh,
upstairs.
Yeah. It is really awesome. They got the dual sky coaster, which is a lot of fun.
Ninja obstacle course. I'm trying to remember everything. They got so many things.
The bumper cars are a lot of fun because if you get hit in a certain spot, it flips you upside down. There's plenty of stuff. Even I brought my 3-year-old there, and she had a ton of fun.
Super awesome place for birthdays. Even if you're adults, not just kid birthdays. It can be adult birthdays, too. Memberships of all ranges available. So we can't say how fun. We were there. We've been there a couple times. It is a blast. So Urban Air, remember that. If you don't plan on going Friday, just get there sometime. But please join us Friday. No, we're going to be there from 11 to 1. Urban Air with Jake and Tanner Skip Day. I'd like to know how many people are planning on doing that. Can you text us 71090 if you're just going to go hang out with us for a couple hours or maybe all day?
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. People talking about Generation X like we ain't here. It's so sad. Talk about some of this next. You're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. 866-916-0959. Also, Ewart Pest Control text line. The boys going to Mexico with us. 71090.
One of them's gonna die.
Yeah, I think so. You never stand. Tanner and I will stand a lot in this studio.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen you stand talking on the mic.
I used to a lot, and then whenever I would touch the mic, it would fall because it was always broken.
So you got it
so I
in
couldn't
place.
move.
I got you.
Or I couldn't move the mic, so I had to stay here, and now
the kids are saying.
And now it's habit.
Yeah, no, I'm here for that. Look at me connect with the youth.
Is that a phrase?
I think so. I'm here for that. I'm here for you.
I'll stand.
Sometimes I don't like it.
I don't like this. I'm offended. We want compliments.
Compliment. What are you gonna say? We look sweaty.
Yeah, remember that? That's so funny. It comes into my head every once in a while, and I'm having a good day and want to feel bad about myself. JTX are like, we're kind of got some nerves coming through us.
We need more compliments.
We need more compliments. Like, you guys are going to do good. I mean, it wasn't 5 minutes. It was like probably 30 seconds later, Sydney walks in that door and she goes, well, you guys
look bad.
Bad. You're sweaty and pale. And
then I told her to shut up because we need compliments, and you doubled down by saying, I'm just saying you don't look good. Yeah. You look sick.
Yeah, you did. And I was like, get the hell, what are you going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said leave, and you're like, you guys look fine. And then you ran away with your leather pants.
Yeah, we could hear you coming.
Just sprinting.
I was taking those stairs 2 at a time. I walked up those stairs too much.
Just to tell us we were sweaty?
Yeah.
Running down to tell us we're bad? Yeah. No, we probably deserved everything as much as we said, Sydney, go get people. And then we forgot about you instantly. Right when you left stage, when we were like, hey, we'll get some people up there, you walked off stage and then we got our own.
I know.
It wasn't quick enough for us.
Do you know how I had to walk all the way up and around, and it's like,
we're talking
wearing
about
heels,
JTX, by the way. Hey, craving an exciting escape this winter? You could visit the friendliest people around and find the fun you've been missing at North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where the stars align. Just before we went on air, Tanner walked in and he's like, wait, what are we griping about? I'll get on board with this.
I like getting mad whenever Jake's mad.
I have a problem. I want to call him Harry Styles. Same kind of thing.
I don't know what is his last name. What is the Queen's last name?
Harry Royal.
No, seriously, what is the Queen's last name?
Oh, Queen of... Okay. I was thinking it was Elizabeth.
What is Queen Elizabeth's last name?
Something fancy.
Elizabeth II's full name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor.
Oh.
Windsor. The Windsor family.
Well, I'm just mad because I'm like, what is this guy... What does this Prince Harry think? If you're going to do this, you're going to do it right. If you're going to leave... Because I think he's going to have this rude awakening of having a 9 to 5. If you're going to go do it, Lowe, you need to start out with jobs that you hate and work your way up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go work at Purple Leaf Nursery and water some plants all day. That's what I want my Prince Harry to be doing.
Yeah, working at Mancino's Pizza.
Go
work at Fat Daddy's and make a couple of burgers. Stupid idiot.
I mean, just don't get it. I don't understand.
And he's ginger.
The thing is, this is what I believe happened here. The woman goes, I'm out. I can't deal with this lifestyle. I want to wear nail polish and I want to show my skin and I can't bend over backwards for your grandma. I don't want to deal with this anymore and I'm leaving. And he goes, like Tanner said, I am never going to find a woman that attractive ever.
Yep.
And ever again. So I guess I'm going. And that's the decision that he has made.
Yep.
I think it's all because of a woman. My God.
But have you seen
a royal family? I don't think she's that pretty.
You don't think Meghan Markle is that pretty?
That's very mean.
What's the other one called?
Kate Middleton.
I think
Kate is prettier.
I think Kate's prettier than Meghan, but who's the queen?
Queen Elizabeth Windsor.
No. She's gorgeous.
Diana. Camilla Parker Bowles.
She's dead.
Or wait, is Kate the princess?
Kate Middleton, yeah.
Kate.
Wait, then who's her? Oh, her sister's Pippa, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I think Kate is very beautiful.
Kate is very pretty. She was on lists as being like almost perfect. Like beauty magazines were saying, like she's just asymmetrical. She's almost.
Can you put her up there, Sid?
Yeah.
I really want to judge her.
Is she Tom Cruise perfect? You want to know? Listen, I know that Harry and Meghan are a mismatched couple, but Kate and that troll that she married?
I do. Now let me this is super judgmental, and I don't mean to be. She is gorgeous.
Yes, she is.
I personally, and I believe my wife is much prettier. And I'm not just saying that because she is my wife. I think my wife is more asymmetrical than she is. Or not asymmetrical. What is that? Asymmetrical.
Click on the one above. Yeah, look at that. She's just pretty because of look what she gets to stand next to. Look at that gross prince. God, does he suck.
Man, what have you done for love? Have you given up the royal for love for a woman?
Royalty. She was the Duchess of Sussex. What a fun series of words to say. Now she doesn't get to anymore.
Now we're just looking at my wife. I like this.
I'm comparing them.
Oh, jeez. That's... Hey, Ange, we're going to be comparing you. I would say what is the one thing that I guess I've done for my wife would be I guess drive.
Worked overnights at a
hotel.
Worked overnights at a hotel, but I was kind of doing that for my career. I would say the drive right now is one of the big things that I've given up is like the 70-mile drive one way to here, living in the neighborhood, saying, okay, that's fine.
Probably same for me.
Also, she's been bouncing around for this stupid career forever.
Yeah, you took her across the pond.
Yeah, just like one day I'm going to make money for you.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Hey, I want to talk really quick about this. I found some where'd it go? Sorry. Generation X. Like these are the best tweets about Generation X. Like people have forgotten about me. Or forgotten about this generation.
Well, yeah, because you didn't get into a weird generation fight in the last couple of months. That's what it said.
Let me hear. I got tweets that sum up how Gen X is feeling about everything lately. Yeah. Okay. A couple months ago, a Gen X person pointed out to me that millennials always compliment desserts by saying, it's not too sweet. And that burden of the revelation has been slowly driving me nuts ever since. Stand by. Generation X years.
Generation X is like 64 to 80.
Yes. I'm at the very end of that.
You're at the end. You're what some is considered exennial because you're so close to being in my generation. Like it's hard. It's easier for you to relate to my generation than it is the first half of your generation.
That is very true.
Because of the technology boom.
I like this. Of all the generations, Gen X has the coolest name, but is the least important. Now I know how Pitbull feels.
That's true.
I was talking about this yesterday, and I was talking to my nephew that it does feel weird, man. Being in this, it feels like a forgotten generation.
You didn't get in a fight, and my generation didn't get into a fight either. It was Sydney's generation and our parents' generation getting in a fight, and what would end up happening is that the boomers would think that my generation is her generation, and her generation used to think that boomers were like the early stand of your generation.
Like, I think she thinks that I'm you might not, close. But your generation thinks that I'm boomery.
You would get close to being a boomer.
I wouldn't say you're boomery.
No, Jake has some boomery.
He does have boomery tendencies, but I think he wouldn't complain about food, and I think he'd eat it. So that's how I decide boomer or not.
No. Jake will send it back.
I think if it were really bad.
What's the biggest boomer thing I do? Just say it real quick. Your clothes. your style.
It's everything definitely how you don't know how to delete apps.
He's learning.
I'm learning, okay? All right, well, I tell you this. Anybody younger than Tanner, see, I almost consider you my generation, you as in my generation, but are all millennials. Just everybody's a millennial too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's your boomer tendency in my head, is that anybody younger than you is a dirty millennial. It's like you grew up in the
and they got back tattoos.
Yeah, it's like you grew up in the 60s, so you just kind of have that little underline of racism, but
I don't have.
But it's for generations.
No. I have no racism.
I'm not saying that you're racist anymore. What I'm saying is that you look at everybody that's younger than you as lesser than you.
No.
Yes, he does.
What? Wait, I thought he was joking. You agree with that?
A little, yeah.
Really?
I think she means a lot, but you reacted different
No, like
than expected.
Well, this is fun. Let's pull at this string.
sometimes.
And now we can talk about Jake like he's not here, like we do to you.
Oh, lovely.
Is this how this feels?
Is this bad?
No, 'cause
All right, go on. I want to hear your thought process on this. Millennial.
Jake does, I think, look down on people who are younger than him because he thinks that they didn't have to put in work like he did, and they think that things come easier to them. Because they grew up with technology.
Maybe
To a certain extent. I think
for
as a
this
whole,
career,
yes.
for radio, that's why I always say I think it sucks that everybody can just have a podcast now. You didn't have to crawl your way up to try to make money.
Yeah, you didn't have to, get under desks like we did.
Yeah. No. That sound?
Yeah.
Ha! Takes me right back to 1997,
Right.
98, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2.
See, mine was late. 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah. Right
and
now.
20.
Yeah. 20. 21.
I'm already putting in work for that one.
I agree one way, Jake asks. Wait. I agree one way. Jake asks better than everybody. What does that mean?
Acts?
I agree one way. Jake acts better than everybody else is his constant need to announce how beautiful his wife is.
Well, have you seen Angie?
She is beautiful.
I don't think it's a constant need. I just think it's at the top of your mind.
She is beautiful.
They love each other.
Ooh. I wonder how ugly 2302 is. That's so wrong. I feel bad. I shouldn't say that. Or how ugly your wife is. You should try it once in a while. Just get a pretty wife. You would do the same if you found your wife pretty. I'm telling you.
I'm not a boomer is exactly what a boomer would say.
Yeah, I read that. I like this one. Generation X being completely ignored and overlooked. Generation X completely ignored and overlooked in the boomers versus millennial battle might actually be the most Gen X thing to ever happen to us.
It's not even my battle.
Yeah,
it's
you're very middle
it's
child.
that damn battle. It's the damn youths that are getting mad at boomers.
The first rule of Generation X, you do not talk about Generation X.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
This one's so wrong.
Uh-oh.
I love dating Generation X people because they got that old book smell. That's just, I'm a nerd. Oh. Let's just see if I got a couple more of these. Generation X. We learned to program when we were young. Unfortunately, the thing we learned to program was a VCR. It was really funny. Me on a good day. Hello, fellow kids. I'm also a millennial who enjoys skincare, astrology, and avocado toast. Me on a bad day. Leave my Gen X ass alone and just let me sit in the driveway listening to Pearl Jam on a retrofitted CD player in my SUV till the day I die. These are getting worse and worse. I'm sorry.
I think the biggest thing that your generation is going to have issues with is the more life-changing technology that's happening.
Carry on. Explain.
I think your generation, because I think most of the boomers will be gone by the time this happens, but your generation will definitely be the last ones to adopt the autonomous car.
We're going to be the last.
I don't think that you will be even close to buying a car that drives itself.
Yeah, I don't like your keyless cars.
Yeah.
That scares me. I don't want a virus in my car.
Yeah, see?
So I don't want all that technology,
Like,
man, to know where I am.
Like, I'm so on board with it that I swear the first time I can get an electric car that has the range,
It has heat.
that has the range where I'm allowed to use heat and drive at the same time in the winter, I will buy it. Without even thinking twice, I will buy it. Like that Cybertruck, with the one that has 500 miles, they can get 500 miles per charge. Ultimately, I hope I can get 300 in the winter with some heat on. So I'm hoping that when that happens, I can buy one.
Did you put a down payment on it?
No, I'm not going to buy one brand new.
No.
I'm going to need one used.
Here's another one. Boomer. Millennials are a bunch of snowflakes. Millennial. Okay, boomers. Generation X just rips a bong and has anyone seen my Nirvana CD? It really is. I really do feel like that. We're just kind of like overlooked. And nobody
you
really
didn't-
cares about us.
You didn't start a fight.
We're trying to keep up. You know, we were there before technology, and we were the first to adapt it, or I mean, to use it. That's weird, right? That's like we were the first on social media.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I think you can relate more to my generation than your own, at least the first half of your own, because somebody born in 64 is 40, 55 years old. You can relate more to me than you can a 55-year-old.
That's very true. Does it blow your mind that the cars coming out new right now will be the cars our kids will be driving as old?
Yeah, that does that. It's weird to think like your first car, somebody bought it brand new. Like I said the same thing when I bought my Cavalier, that it was a 99 Cavalier that didn't have any features. It had crank down windows. It didn't even have a button in the car to open the trunk. If you wanted the trunk open, you had to go outside with the key. And in 1998, that car came out as brand new. And somebody bought it.
Speaking of the cars, what are you guys going to do when cars, when they can drive themselves, or just you can just watch Netflix on the way to work instead of listening to the radio?
That is our biggest fear.
I think I'll be retired by then.
I don't know, man. They're saying that like 10 years. Now that 5G is coming out, 5G, I haven't looked enough on it, but people are saying that 5G is the key to self-driving cars. I think 10 years.
Do you think people are done? Like, honestly, do you think people will be done podcasting and with radio when that happens?
It'll be tougher. It will be. We'll have to put up with Netflix. I mean, look at you and I. In theory, we watch videos while we drive to work.
There are still plenty of things that people do that they can only take in audio.
The blind?
Like they can't take in. No, like they just, like if they're doing work or they're crafting,
their senses.
They can't take in.
Oh, I see what you're
visual
saying. So great, we're going to appeal to people that do diamond dots.
Exactly.
And make quilts. We're going to be in the nursing homes.
Well, people listen to you guys at work, like while they're working on their computer and like entering data.
No, I agree. Okay.
So we'll still have that, but that's not middays. We're not middays.
Well, that's why you got the podcast, son.
Well, that's what we're saying. Like, are people going to still... It's kind of like when I go to the gym, I'm Netflixing. I'm very, very seldom listening to a podcast when I'm on the elliptical or whatever. Elliptical's a machine you get on. It helps you.
What are you listening to at the gym?
I'm watching Dracula on Netflix right now.
Still, it's only 3 episodes.
So they're an hour and a half long, man. I'm sorry. I'm rewatching it.
By the way, time out.
Yeah.
Compliment me.
Why?
Because you explained to me what an elliptical... Don't think that went over my head.
But you're not offended.
I'm offended. I know what an elliptical is. I've read about them. I've seen them on the way to the samples at Costco.
Yeah, man, they got a lot of them there. That's where we bought ours at home. We're giving each other compliments once we get offended.
Yeah.
I think you would look really good
on an elliptical.
On an elliptical.
Offended. Compliment me. Now I deserve compliments from both of you.
I think I was going to finish that, but I think you would look really good in earrings.
Thank you.
I think you would look really good with a chain with the earrings.
I'm hearing you guys think that I should become Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Heck yeah.
And you like it.
I'm excited about this.
You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. mean? The Jake and Tanner Show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Tomorrow is Happy Ratings Day for our show. We get to see how many people dislike us.
Yep.
We get to have meetings on where we can strive to be better.
Usually, that meeting's pretty quick. They just say all around.
All around, if you could just do
better.
What we hired you to do.
Yeah.
Think about what a good show would do and just do that.
And try to do that. Okay.
Don't forget, we are going to be doing a skip day, Urban Air Friday. We're going to be there 11 to 1, Urban Air in Appleton. Get there. So Lori Loughlin and her husband have reportedly hired an expert to teach them about prison life.
I'm so excited.
We talked about this a while ago.
God, they should have just...
They know.
Why didn't they just take the plea? They could be done. Felicity Huffman's done.
I have no idea. Everybody's forgiven her.
Yeah.
So they're teaching them about prison life, the lingo, and even self-defense, just in case they get sent away.
I'm so stupid.
So I have a list. Hey, real quick, if anybody's ever been to jail or prison, call us. Give us tips on to survive if we were going there. I'd love to hear that. 866-916-0959. And just one tip's fine. Or 71090. Like, honestly, what do you do? Do you do like right what the movies say and you go in there and just punch someone right away?
Oh, you shouldn't do that.
Well,
Michael Kors was giving tips to Trump's guy who went to jail.
What did he say?
I'm sorry, Steve Madden.
What did he say?
He was just saying, respect the guards. Yes, sir, no, sir, and don't make eye contact with them.
With the guards?
Yeah.
Really?
Because they suck.
Guards can make your life hell.
Yeah.
They really can.
I want to give you some terms and you guys guess what they are.
Okay.
You think we can do that?
Dude, I was born to go to jail. Ever since I was a kid, I said I'm going to go to jail.
Hi, who's this?
Sad I never got to.
Hello?
There's still time.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
So I think your best bet when you go into jail or prison, after myself doing some time, would stick to yourself and don't gamble.
Don't gamble. Well, then you probably end up, they own you if you lose.
Yeah, you lose a lot of stuff real quick.
Really?
What did you lose? How did you learn
I didn't lose nothing. Just watching other people, seeing a lot of fights and stuff like that.
So it's a bad idea to go right in there and punch someone?
Yeah.
Okay, don't do that. Okay.
And don't drop the soap.
Were you scared when you went in your very first time? Was it nerve-wracking?
A little bit, yeah, because I was real young. I was 17 when I went in and didn't get out till it was like 13 years altogether.
Whoa, you were in prison 13 years?
Yeah.
Did you come out and the world was just like completely different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
From going in from like having like a flip phone from like Einstein cellular to what they have now, like smartphones and stuff, is way different.
Yeah. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care.
This person just says, keep to yourself.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Let me give you some of these. Let me get some music here.
I'm very excited because like I said, I'm gonna do great at this.
Peels, like you want me using it?
Yeah, use it in a sentence.
Peels, like look at all those boys in peels, or guys, whatever. It had to be boys.
Is it a head wrap?
Head wrap. Sydney says head wrap. Whoever gets closest to this is
I'm gonna say thong.
Thong. But this is fun. We should get some people on the line to play this too.
Skanky
Wife beater.
clothes.
But you got to choose one.
Yeah, which one do you want?
Head wrap.
And you're doing what?
Like skanky clothes.
Skanky clothes. Peels. The orange jumpsuit uniforms worn by prisoners.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Mine's closer.
All right.
I would say not.
Hey, give me one of those bats.
Cigarette.
A weight that you lift.
That's a good guess. You're completely wrong. It is cigarette.
Hey!
1 point, Tanner. I love this. Hey, do you got any of that bug juice?
Sydney, alcohol.
Tanner, hooch.
Yeah,
Prison hooch.
you're both correct. Point. Give me some of that chalk.
Oh, Tanner, pills.
Sydney, cocaine.
It is hooch.
Oh.
I was closer.
Hey, can I catch a ride?
Sydney, telephone underneath the toilet. Can I catch a ride to that other toilet down there? Hook me in.
Prison toilet talk. That's a thing. Tanner.
Getting your salad tossed.
It's to request a friend to get you high.
I was right.
What about if somebody called you a prison wolf?
A top.
Yeah.
An inmate who is normally straight on the outside but engages in activity with men when you're incarcerated.
Yeah, I was right.
How did you know that?
I don't know. It just sounds like it.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Well, yeah, because you got your prison bees and then the wolves, you know. They like, you know, the wolf pack. They pack a lot.
Diaper sniper.
Same. Oh.
Yeah, that's what they call those people.
Those, yeah.
Dotted up.
Tattoos.
Tatted up. Chin check.
Oh, gonna get hit. Gotta check your chin.
Got search the beard for
Contraband?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely punching.
Yeah.
If you dance on the blacktop.
Fighting in the yard.
To get stabbed. Close. A hoe check.
Oh, look at that picture! Look at that pictures!
It is a group beating given to prisoners to see if he'll stand up for himself.
Oh, I'd never do it. Man, I would make a good prison wife. Like immediately, I'm walking in there.
Too. I would not survive.
And just saying, who needs it?
Open for business.
Open for business. Oh no! All the soap just fell.
Hey, can you pull up that really quick, Tanner? I want to give this to you. Would you guys be able to do this really quick?
What is
Here,
it?
you take this, Tanner.
What am I pulling up?
Just down the clock hour. You're gonna go down. Can you guys talk back and forth like you were in the prison yard and only use those? Can we do like a scene, like Tanner convicted of armed robbery?
Okay.
What is Sydney's conviction? Keep going down. What is Sydney in there for? Right here.
I would say
laundering money from Culver's.
yes, laundering money,
Embezzlement, then laundry.
Yes, both.
All right. So you guys meet up at the yard for the very first time. Okay. Tanner, your character, you're already in a bad mood today.
How long have I been in?
You've been in here for 6 years.
Oh my
already.
God.
6 years.
She's new, fresh
You got
meat?
8 years to go.
Oh, no.
You're in a bad mood.
I am.
All right? You're not happy.
Yeah. Am I married?
Your wife divorced you today.
Oh God. Oh God.
You have just gotten into the slammer.
Yes.
Your character is you feel like you own the yard. You're not going to take crap from anybody. All right? And wait.
There's no script.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
called
improv.
Well, do you know who I am?
That's true.
What?
She's not good at improv.
And I don't have
3 minutes of silence.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And action.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, God, why would you do that? Why would you make your character that?
Because the only other voice I want to do is going to be looked at as racist. So I'm going to go white. Hello, Governor. Look at catch a ride.
Can't you shut Hey, you
Listen, I know me.
normal.
I know me, and I know where I'm going to go with this.
No, you just do it. Yeah.
Hey, you want some? It's already happening. Do you want some bats? It's happening.
Sure thing, dog.
No, you gotta be, and you're gonna.
I just gotta throw these vocabulary
looking for
words
some
at
bug
him.
juice?
Yeah, you're this.
Like we have to have
You're
like
having a conversation with the words that I just taught you guys.
You need a chin check? Huh?
I'm scared.
Huh?
Yeah.
I got prison wolf in me.
You need some chalk.
You little rabbit.
Got any bug juice?
You already used that.
No, I said chalk. Them some nice peels you got on.
You won't mess with me! I'm down up! I got all my dots in the joint! Look at this! Fresh peel! Fresh peel!
Why are you giving him a twitch? Why are you twitching your head like that?
Shut up! You want to go dance in the asphalt? Blacktop!
I just don't think I'm cut out for prison.
Holy cow.
Looks like someone's gonna get hoe check! Hoe check!
Hashtag fizzy milk!
Hashtag fizzy milk!
Oh, God. All right. That was fun. I hope we all learned something today. Did we?
I did.
All right.
I know that my default setting is apparently to be racist, so I had to try to fix it. And try to.
Somebody said it should have been Prison Nikolai.
He's too good at that.
Yeah.
Nikolai's done time.
I want to ask you a question here next. Something that you may have just learned. I think this could be fun to go through. Take some calls. Because this all stemmed from from that meeting that we had on last week. We'll talk about it next. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. So this is how this segment stemmed. This next question is things that you've recently learned. Because apparently, everybody in that meeting that we had thinks that I just learned when Cinco de Mayo was.
That was a funny thing, but
I was trying to figure out. My thing was, I never got it. I was tired. I was sick, and everybody started jumping on the bandwagon of beating me up there, and I was just like, okay, these are why I hate these meetings. I was trying to figure out what day it was, like the day of the week it was.
Yeah, but all you said was, when is Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, when is Cinco de Mayo? And then everybody's like, when is Christmas? And it's like, okay, we've been to this meeting too long.
Would have been funny if they said, when is the 4th of July?
No, that was said too. No, everybody just started jumping on me and beating me up. And FYI,
we did a hoe check on Jake in that meeting.
I was getting hoe check like crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, great.
We found out.
That's fun. So that stemmed with, what are some things that you just learned? If there is something recently, in the last little while, that you should have known a long time ago, but you're just realizing, or it just happened now, I want to hear those. 866-916-0959.
Is that the I love these. I was today years old.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those are fun. You can text us too. I don't know if I just gave that away or not. 71090. We'll wait.
Don't worry. You got it.
I'm trying to open this really quick because I got a bunch of these. I did call my nephew that day, or a couple days later, and it was that day, and I was telling him what happened at work, and I was just so annoyed. And he goes, well, when is it? Is that May 15th? And I'm like, okay, all right. Now I see why everybody beat me up on that. Here. Oh, God, now none of this is opening for me. Do we have the slowest working computer today?
Could be.
Or are you good?
Well, mine's fine.
Here we go. Ray-Bans. I never made the connection that they ban rays into your eyeballs.
Wait, it's not a man named Ray Ban?
One of my best friends thought seahorses were mythical creatures until she was 16. I've seen seahorses up close, and I'm still not completely convinced that they're real.
Thank you. Pretty sure that's real.
I was calling County Road County Road 2 for the longest time.
Not too long ago, my wife didn't realize that every county had a County Road A, and it wasn't just one road. Because we were
I am today's years old right now, realizing that.
Really? Yeah, because we were like
that was just one long road. No, I'm with her on that.
Yeah, we were down in Grafton. We saw County Road A. She's like, "Oh, if I took this, I could get all the way to my old work." And I was like, "Nope, that's not how that works. It's only in this county. That's why it's called a county road."
Yeah, I never put those together. Thanks to you guys, I recently learned that Mariah Carey's "Obsessed" was about Eminem. I was today's year old when I found out what BAR stands for. What? Beer and alcohol room?
No.
I don't believe that.
I'm not going to believe that.
It's not an acronym.
No, right?
Yeah, we don't. That's not real.
The reasons doctors tell you to turn your head and cough is simply so you don't cough on them. For years, I thought there was some kind of connection between my neck muscle and that muscle. When I read that, I was blown away.
Oh, my God! That makes so much sense!
Because otherwise, you'd just be hacking. It's just in their face. I did, too. I don't know. A girl in high school convinced chocolate milk came from brown cows. I used to think the available billboards were for singles.
And the number just available.
I should get one.
Oh, did you know that this one says I was today years old when I found out that Chuck E. Cheese his full name was Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought it was Chucky, not Chuck E. I thought it was like Chucky, like the name Chucky, like the doll.
Yeah.
But it's Chuck E. Cheese, which stands for Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Wait, you're going to have to write this. I'm so confused.
Give me a pen.
Target's food brand is Archer Farms. This hit me one day like a ton of bricks.
Yeah. Look at it. It's Chuck E. Cheese, not Chucky. I thought it was...
Oh, yeah, I knew that was Chuck E. Cheese. You thought the dude's name was Chucky.
I thought his name was Chucky,
I got you.
not Chuck E. And it was fairly recently, like an embarrassing age.
I was today years old, and when I just found out, like right now, ponies aren't baby horses.
Yes, they are.
Somebody says, what the hell are they?
Wait a minute.
Somebody said ponies are not baby horses.
Yeah, a foal is a baby horse. What the hell's a pony? What is a pony? Look it up.
Isn't that mind? That blows my mind.
I like how you're writing in all caps. Thank you.
Just because you're screaming it.
What is a pony? A pony is a small horse, depending on the context. A pony may be a horse that is under an approximate or an exact height at the withers, or a small horse with a specific temperament. They're not just baby horses?
I found out at 30 that the numbers on a toaster were minutes. No, they're not.
No,
are
they're
they?
not.
That's how much. That's how brown you want your toast or whatever, or your bread.
No, it's an arbitrary number. None of them are the same. Like none of the numbers.
They did a test on that or something, right?
Yeah, it's
not
minutes.
Not hard.
It's also not temperature. Every toaster is different.
I didn't know Quick Trip was pronounced quick. I thought it was queek.
Okay, well that's just stupid.
Yeah, Kansas City isn't in Kansas. I was today years old when I found out that the Michael Myers mask is William Shatner face. I just found out the division symbol is just a blank fraction with dots replacing the. Oh my God.
Yeah, because that is also how you show division is a fraction.
Wow.
I don't like that.
I'm 35 years old and just learned that little groove on the inside of your gas tank flap is actually a holster for your gas cap while you're filling up.
Yep, I learned that pretty recently. Now that because I had to learn that with my old car that didn't have the tether on it.
So you didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, where else was I putting it?
Get some yarn.
I feel so bad when I find gas caps that are sitting on top of gas pumps.
I've been there. I did that 2 times in a row with my old Jeep. For some reason, I don't know what happened. I had to go buy one. And then I left another one because I went back. It was gone. Somebody like you stole it.
I take it for when I lose mine.
And I blamed it on my wife.
Yeah.
Again, this is the second time. Like, she did it again. It was like 2 days later, and then he was like at that generation where it's like, yeah, that could happen. Oh yeah, ladies, let them drive. They do things like this.
Yeah, that's why. That's why they shouldn't even be able to vote.
I didn't know Washington D.C. is in Washington. I was today years old when I realized Michael Jackson is still alive. From your friend on the podcast, Sydney's friend.
Yeah.
The man with the yellow hat from Curious George is supposed to look like a banana.
Curious George does not have a tail.
Yeah, because he's a chimpanzee, which is an ape, and apes don't have tails.
I was mind blown when I figured that out.
He's not a monkey.
I learned that olives had pits when I was 12. I just thought they grew with a pimento inside. Until I was an adult, I thought that goats were male sheep. When I was 19, my boyfriend at the time took me to a city farm and showed me that both animals came in both genders. It took me 29 years to realize that white dandelions were the same plant as yellow ones, and they had just gone to seed. I always thought they were 2 separate plants. You're just an idiot.
Yeah, you might be stupid. Did you know the red Solo cups?
Okay.
They have measurements on them?
Yes.
The lines?
I did know, well, I know this from a while ago, but I haven't thought about that in a very long time.
Yeah,
he was a bartender.
The first line is for
right.
a shot, because it's only an ounce. The next line is 5 ounces, so wine, and then the next line after that is 12 ounces or a beer.
I'm today years old when I learned that the arrow next to your gas tank symbol in your car shows what side your gas tank is on.
Every gas tank should just be on the driver's side.
My sister was 18 when she found out they were windshield wipers and not wind chill wipers. I for the longest time thought they were called tennis shoes. T-E like N-N-A.
I still call them tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes. They weren't tennis shoes.
I will never say tennis shoes. I consider that S to be your T in every word.
Right. I was 45 years old when I was told that I didn't have to hang my head out the car to find out what side my gas tank was on. Yeah, that's that little arrow.
It should just be on the driver's side.
My whole life, I thought the kid song Jimmy Cracked Corn said Jimmy Crapped Corn, and I don't care.
Why would you care?
I was disappointed. I know a girl who until a year ago thought bears made honey. She's currently in high school.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. The show was absolutely horrible today.
Hey, it's not good, but it's not it could be horrible.
I think it's just because in comparison to yesterday.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
The hell do you know? Shut up.
I'm trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff on the clock hour so we can put new things in there. Let's not do that. Let's keep all old stuff because that forces us to not do it. What I'm saying is let's just keep it on there and not do this. Basically, leave this old clock hour.
Okay.
As is, and then we'll just come up with new content on the fly. I feel like that's how our show works the best.
Yeah, honestly, we've been sticking to a plan, and
we could get a big bowl, just kind of pick from it.
That's really fun.
Yeah, but who's going to write down all the topics?
Well, it could just be all the emails they send Jake.
I was today years old when I found out if you're not there, you are square because you are not around. Oh.
Once again, I don't know if that's real or if that's just fake.
I thought wind was created by trees moving.
Listen! I still don't know how wind works.
A shot of whiskey at a bar is called a shot because back in the cowboy days, you could trade a shot of whiskey for a bullet at a tavern.
Wait, what? Why?
I think
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you shoot a bullet, so you shot.
Yeah, but so you'd be like, oh, let me get a shot of whiskey, and then you just pull out your revolver, take one out, and hand it to the bartender? That's not currency.
Back then it was. Hey, let's move on. Let's all pretend that this segment didn't happen.
You mean the entire first 2 hours?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Take from Jake and Tanner is on the way next. We got money that we want to give away. $20 up for grabs. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. More Jake and Tanner show. We're going to do it next. mom's dance? What is the mom dance? Think about your mom.
I don't think I've ever seen my mom.
That's a good one. Tanner's doing a good mom dance. What is yours? Hurry, what music's going? Go. That's a good, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, moms love to clap their hands above their head.
They do. Why are you guys not in the beats?
We're white.
Yeah.
Let's do this really quick before we take from Jake and Tanner. This will get all moms going, this song here in 5 seconds, because we play everything on YouTube. By the way, we can't play songs on YouTube anymore. That's why you don't hear it. Moms love the heck out of this song. Now, I'm thinking probably more my moms, that age group. What would be your mom's age group? Because you're younger. What would be your mom's song?
I think mine...
Look at the moms go right now.
My mom loves some Hinder.
She
Lips of an Angel.
God.
Actually, that's not even going to work, but we can try.
This is mine.
Oh, it's working. Nice. Kinda.
This will get every mom going.
Why I can't take that sound?
Yeah.
Here, let me do. I got something we put together a while ago called Mom Jean Jams.
Mom Jean Jams are good.
I think this is from some.
It's a mini mix.
It is?
Yes.
Oh God, no! That's an actual Mother's Day bit.
Yeah.
I need to find the Mom Jean Jams. That would be really, really fun.
You did a mom mini mix once with Paula Abdul.
You know what we need to find?
Mom Jean Jams.
Songs that make moms promiscuous. Songs that get their hips moving a little bit more.
This is from 2016. Let's see if this makes him promiscuous. Mom Jean Jams. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, this is definitely more my mom age group.
A woman like that. How old would your mom be?
Yeah.
My mom loves this song.
My mom would be, she
statutory.
died when she's 64. It is.
Yeah.
How long has she been dead?
2014
When did we leave?
she died.
So 6 years. So she would have been 70.
Yeah.
My dad would have been... My dad was 54 when he died.
And he died in 2001?
2002. Well, right. 2002. So... how long is that? Jeez.
18 years ago.
So...
He'd be 72.
Oh, my God. 72.
Man, like I said, he may be a diddler.
He can dance.
But he can dance.
He's got really good music. Looking like that.
Man.
Go ahead.
I'm starting to get into Prince.
Hello?
You brought time. I don't.
I'd like to see him live.
He can't. Me too. He's definitely dead though.
God! I got into it too late.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Are you a mom?
Hey. Not yet.
Do you have a mom?
I do.
What do you think is on her baby making playlist?
When you were conceived, what do you think she was jamming to?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, what was she jamming to? What was your dad jamming to?
Probably some Cher. I don't know.
Wait,
Beatles and Cher.
What do you want? Beatles?
Oh, the Beatles. Is your mom's name Jude?
That's his son's name.
Here, we're going to put you in the moment now. So she's probably... Now, paint the picture, Tanner, for him really quick, since he's here.
So, your dad just took your mom out on a very disappointing day.
That's nice.
Okay? But he paid, and since it's... How old are you, Brian?
I'm 40.
Okay, so it's the 70s, so she still has to do this if he pays for a meal. So she's like, fine, I'll get this over with. Turn on the radio before he takes off his clothes, and boom.
How could you get down to this?
Yeah.
I don't like music, even when
During?
No, never.
It messes with my rhythm.
Yeah, mine too. And sometimes sad song. And my playlists are all sad music. So everybody's crying at the end. I always blame it on the music, never my performance.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thanks, Brian, for making this very awkward in the 8 o'clock hour, okay?
Thank you.
This is your fault. Why did he call?
Probably take from Jake and Tanner.
Oh, that's what it was? Oh, Pour Some Sugar on Me is a mom song.
Really?
I would have gone with Stripper.
Yeah, stripper songs for sure.
If anybody played some Salt and Pepper, mamas would be losing their mind right now, somebody in the text line said.
Oh, you know what song? I think it was a new song that moms liked. It was that Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock Picture.
Oh, yeah, that's a big mom song.
A massive mom song.
This is just on the side of my YouTube I'm looking at, and I just love this song so much. I'm sorry. I don't have to do this, but that's kind of how the show is. I thought the song was brand new.
You went to Michigan, and you hung out with, I think, Chaz and his wife.
Chaz and Morgan, yeah.
And then you came back on Monday and said, let's put together a playlist that all moms who also smoke weed love to listen to. And this was the #1 song you had.
A great big hill of no.
Destination. Oh, yeah.
Somebody said Jake 30 years ago was now the 70s. I don't know why he's telling me this.
Sometimes when I'm lying in bed, what's in my head?
We'll just get to the part, and then we can play a take from Jake and Tanner here. So I wake in the morning, and I step outside, and I take a deep breath, and I get real high. There's nothing more pleasurable to the eyeballs than seeing Post Malone dancing to Shania Twain. Did you guys see that? He was at a Shania Twain concert.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I sent you one that I think all moms love.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, email?
Yeah, yeah. Messenger on email, yeah.
Oh, God.
You know moms love this.
Yeah, I really do. Bet you Sydney likes it.
I could see that. I bet you she gets turned at the stirrups.
You can't help. Your shoulders just do
What
that.
is this?
Boy, that's a fun
The
thing.
Zac Brown Band?
Song
It is.
Darius Rucker?
It's Zac Brown Band.
You know I like my chicken
Fried.
He'll be here on a Friday night.
You want to talk about pandering phrases?
Oh, my God.
He just started all of them.
Speaking of, well, now that we're on this little country kick, Morgan Wallen, my guy Whiskey Glasses.
Yeah.
He just said that the greatest country artist to ever live, he wants to sing one of his songs, and he said it was an Eric Church song. And it's funny, because I knew Eric Church when Eric Church was just kind of blowing up, and now other country artists are looking up to that guy and putting him in that spotlight. And I went, when is it our turn in radio when other people go, man, you know who the greatest radio people on the planet are? It's the Jake and Tanner show.
Yeah.
And we've never had that happen.
If they do, it'll be like, nobody ever knew them, but they were doing some stuff. They died.
Aw, man.
They're dead now. It's
never-
2022.
But Hardy is going to be at Coosa.
I do. I am a big fan of Hardy.
I hated almost every word you said there.
How come?
Why?
How come, friend? Well,
Because
he's had nightmares about
I don't like
Coosa.
Coosa. I don't like when people call it Coosa. It's Country USA.
You right?
The guy said he was 30 years old. The Jake stated his parents were getting it on in the 70s, 90s, and 30. I don't know.
No, the guy said that he was 40 years old.
Hi, who's this?
This is Brian again.
Oh, my God,
Hey,
Brian.
Brian!
You want to play Take from Jake and Tanner?
Yes, please.
All right, Brian. Now, listen, it's only for $20, but, hey, you get to wear the crown today if you win. Mm-hmm. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage, personal guidance. Bri. 5 questions. Tanner's going to be out of the room when you answer these questions, okay? Now, remember, if you get stuck, you can pass. Time willing, we're going to get right back to that question. Tanner's going to come back in the room, get asked the same questions. We're going to all go through them together. You're going to hear the door. Brian just left. All right. Oh, God, I'm not explaining that again. Hi, who's this?
Jet.
Jet?
Jet.
Jex?
Jet.
It's Jack.
Jake?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm saying Steve. All right, listen, Steve, I can't explain the rules again, but no, it's up to $20. If you get stuck, you can pass. We're going to go through all these at the very end, okay?
Okay.
Oops. Now, let me get rid of Zach Brown Band for a second. All right, and 3, 2, 1, let's go. Which U.S. president delivered the Gettysburg Address?
Abraham Lincoln.
What island does the Statue of Liberty stand on?
Ellis Island.
What is Pinocchio's father's name?
Machado.
What was it again?
Machado.
Machado. What is the capital of Italy?
Venice.
And what is the characteristic of a nimbus cloud?
Can you repeat on that one?
Yep. What is a characteristic of a nimbus cloud?
Fluffy.
All right. Steve? Maybe. Tanner! That was wonderful. Hang on really quick. We're going to put you on hold. We're going to go through this all together. Hang on. I love that characteristic. I mean... Tanner! Man, hey, Sid, write this down so we don't forget this. I want to know songs that make your shoulders do this. I think that would be a fun thing because there are certain songs that just come on the radio and you just start bopping.
Yeah.
All right, Steve did all right. I really don't know his name. He said we thought Jet, then Jax, then we thought Jake.
What happened to Brian?
Brian's gone. He hung up.
Oh.
Brian got nervous. I don't know. He only wants to talk about his mom's sex life.
Oh.
He didn't know we were going on to a game, apparently.
Yeah, he hated it.
Hey, let's do this now.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. What U.S. president delivered the Gettysburg Address?
Abraham Lincoln.
What island does the Statue of Liberty stand on?
Liberty Island.
What was Pinocchio's father's name?
Geppetto.
What is the capital of Italy?
Rome.
What is a characteristic of a nimbus cloud? What is the characteristic of a nimbus cloud?
They can produce rain.
You sure not fluffy? Hang on real quick. Let's get Steve back. Steve, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Which U.S. president delivered the Gettysburg Address? You both said Lincoln. Yeah, you're both correct. What island does the Statue of Liberty stand on? He said Ellis Island. Tanner said Liberty Island. Yeah, Liberty is correct. What is Pinocchio's father's name? Steve said Machado.
Oh, close.
Tanner said Geppetto. Geppetto's correct. What's the capital of Italy? Venice?
Venice?
That's what he said, Venice, Lowe.
Oh.
Steve. Tanner said Rome. Rome is correct. What is characteristic of a nimbus cloud? Steve said fluffy.
That would be a cumulus cloud.
Yeah.
Tanner said rain. Rain is correct. That's 5. Tanner.
Suck on that! Watch your face!
Steve.
Steve!
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care. All right,
Just so much better than him.
You are.
Most
You really
people.
are. Big thanks to Prosperity Credit
Right.
Union Life Stage Personal Guidance, by the way. It's going to be $40 tomorrow. Hey, don't forget to visit North Star Mohican Casino Resort for amazing cash and prize giveaways and world-class entertainment. For event and more info, you can visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com. I got some fun celebrity information. Also, we never got to that calculator. If you want to get to that, to put in your salary, and then it tells you exactly how much sports people make according to your salary. Thought that might be fun. Could make you feel bad on your way to work.
Yeah, that'll be fun
All
today.
right. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. God, your text is so small on your phone. I can't, like, my text is so big on my phone. My wife makes fun of me. Like, even my
That is a little boomery.
Yeah, my Kindle. Like, I got to, for her one page, I got to swipe like 6 times for mine. Listen, I don't like to work my eyeballs a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway.
Dude, you gotta get that LASIK.
I do, but I just don't like lasers in my eyeballs.
Well, at this point,
I don't
think LASIK would be good for you.
Why?
Okay, now that you haven't given it, now that you're saying that he's gonna want it.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why? Why do you?
When I got LASIK, they said it doesn't matter when you get LASIK. Right around like 45, 50, you're just going to start needing glasses
so
again.
it's pointless.
Because your eyes just get tired.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I mean, I knew that I would need... Eventually, I'm going to need cheaters. Hey, will you guys do me a favor and not make fun of me when I get cheaters? Will you please? Because it's going to hurt my feelings. No, you're going to. Like, if I got to do this, one of these days I'm going to have to do this.
I have cheaters.
I feel like you'll be dead by then.
Well, you do?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you'll ever reach it to cheaters.
It's just that's not far away. Cheaters is right around the corner, man.
Listen, I'm not saying that I think you're going to die soon.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I think you don't have a lot of years left. Before death comes
knocking
on your door.
Well,
Angie
dude,
still needs
my son
to be
just
able
said
to,
that.
Oh,
he got some crazy weird. He's like, "Hey, Mom, what happens if you die and we're just with Dad and then he dies?" And this was just yesterday. I was like, "Go outside. What happened, man? Like, where is this?
This is what it should have been." Okay, if I die and you're with Dad,
it'll be fine.
Then you guys are gonna never eat another vegetable again in your life.
Yeah, your tummy's, your digestive system's going to be completely off track.
Screwed. You'll have McDonald's at least 5 days a week.
It's funny. Yesterday, she goes like this. My wife was sick, and she,
if Dad dies early, you'll be fine.
And we go, and I'm like, oh man. Well, we're on this whole 30. I'm just about. Well, I was this close yesterday to giving up on it because
gave up.
I can't eat my baggie full of tuna anymore. I take tuna and I put it in a plastic bag every time, for lunch. And it's got to the point where I couldn't even finish it yesterday. Couldn't finish it.
And then so bad.
I can't do the taste of tuna anymore. And then almonds are they're ruining me. Almonds I can't.
Almonds suck.
And then we were just talking about food yesterday. All we were doing was talking about food, and it was making my mouth water constantly.
You guys went upstairs.
My wife goes like this. She goes, "Hey, do you want to just?" Because I said, because it was I'm like, I have to do all the cooking last night? And I go, well, I'm just going to get the kids McDonald's because it's like literally right down the road. Boy, was Dad the best yesterday.
Once again. Yeah.
That's what we do. It's
Being
fun.
a
Like
dad is so fun.
My wife, if we go to like morning show boot camp or whatever, she's making spaghetti
full
or
meals,
something.
Yeah.
If she went somewhere, I'm going to the bar with the kids to get a burger.
Yep.
Just how it is.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't even know where this was going.
You said that what did she say? You guys almost quit your whole 30.
Well, that's what. Oh, she started it. She's like, if you eat a burger, I'll eat it. And I'm like, I was very close to giving up.
She would have loved you so much if you got her a burger.
That is true, man. You guys would have made such love.
Ugh,
and she's sick.
Greasy, farty love.
Flu? I don't need none of that right now.
She needs those carbs in her body. She's sick.
Oh, yeah.
She's a sick worm baby.
Oh, no.
She's just sick.
A sick worm baby. You got to say it right like she's sick. I don't even know what that means.
I don't want to do that.
But I was very close. And I said there is nothing good about the whole 30 would work real well if you were super into cooking.
Okay.
Like, you got time and you want to try all these different meals out. Or if you were rich and had a chef. And then they just cook. But I will tell you.
If you're rich, why do you want to be skinny?
It's not fun. Somebody said, I do like the show, ?
No, it's a smiley face with sunglasses and a thumbs up.
Any of my cheaters on? I thought that was a question mark. I did the whole 30. Jake, I have things to warn you about. Can you please call the show and let me know? Because I'm on day. I told Angie, I go, well, we're close to being done. She's like, we're on day 16. I'm like, day 16.
That's it. What do you mean close to being done? You're literally just past the halfway mark.
awful.
Just get rid of it, man. Just stop, because you're gonna die in Mexico.
Also,
No, we are gonna. Sorry, Sid, but we are going to gradually start introducing nastiness, like
Good.
because I don't want to go right up to.
The
I mean,
pizza place
you're
with
making
me?
it. You're making it actually great point of this. Even take the free alcohol out of this. It's getting there. We've been eating the Whole30 on the strict regimen of almonds and tuna.
And you're not going to do
get
that
there
in
and
Mexico.
go right and start getting pizza and burgers, and no, we're going to ruin ourselves.
You're going to spend all a Tuesday on the toilet. And yeah.
you want to do? Is that what you're saying? Like, is that?
I'm gonna start the Whole30.
And then go to Mexico. Hi, what's up? Hi, is this Brian?
We can hear that you went skydiving before you called us. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah, no, and I told Angie, this is what happened last time when I did this Whole30, because I started losing so much weight at the end, and I remember why. Because I got so sick of the food, and I didn't want to go home and make meals, that it was just easier not to eat. So I just...
That's what I do. Failure to thrive.
You know
just
what?
giving up on this thing.
Do you think this would be a good idea? Now, let me... what if I just chewed food and then spit it out?
Yeah, no, I know people that do that.
Okay.
I don't
Is
know
that a
people.
real
I've heard
diet?
that. I guess it could be some people's diets. But yeah, they'll just chew Another thing people will do, you've probably heard me say, is they get their food at a restaurant and then they just open the salt shaker up and just pour it on half of the food so they won't eat it because it'll taste so bad.
Oh, but I love salt. I'll probably eat it.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, I texted in about doing the Whole30.
Okay, so did you make it through the 30 days?
I did, and right after I got done, if you go back to eating normally, it just sucks.
Wait.
You go the...
Wait, I'm sorry. It sucks as in, like, your
What
body?
happened? Yeah, what happens, like, you got done with the Whole30, you went to McDonald's, and you got a burger. What happened next?
I went... the Whole30, you can't have dairy, so I went the whole 30 days without having dairy, and now I literally can't have any sort of dairy without having to take, lactose pills. I've been lactose intolerant over 30 days.
Oh, my God.
So, would you, honest
works.
to God, if I don't start reintroducing these foods, do you think if we go because when the Whole30 ends, the next day we're in Mexico in an all-inclusive, do you think Tanner is correct on that and my body will just be ruined, from the food?
Yes.
Yeah, and literally if you drink too, if you have any sort of beer, because you can't have that on Whole30 either, that just upsets your stomach so bad, man.
Because I told my wife just yesterday, I think I've made a lot of bad decisions, but I think the Whole30 is one of the worst.
Literally, you feel so good when you're on it, but the second you get off, you feel like garbage.
Okay, because I've been feeling like I've been having the flu for the last 16 days.
Yeah.
So this detoxing of the sugar and bread and actual food.
Insider.com has the 5 biggest drawbacks of the Whole30 diet.
Perfect. Hey, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it. Lindsay?
Yep.
Michelle?
Love you guys. Thanks.
Love you.
You may not be able to keep up the weight you lose while following the diet. If you try the Whole30, you may lose weight, but because the diet varies so vastly from the eating habits of most people usually follow, the weight probably won't stay off after the 30 days are over. There's that.
Oh, that's fun.
The diet will cause you to eliminate entire food groups, which isn't always a great idea. According to the diet's official website, the Whole30 eliminates grains, alcohol, dairy, sugar, in the name of preventing inflammation.
Yeah,
I wish you would have said name of God.
Pyramid.
What's that?
Pyramid. Where's your food pyramid?
Yeah, where's your pyramid?
Mine's
it
not-
has no
mine's-
base.
No.
How you want that thing to be stable?
No, mine is one square and it just says tuna in it.
Oh, tuna nuts.
It's just so... I can't even think about tuna right now. And almonds, I told Angie I can't stand looking at that bag of almonds because that is the only thing that you snack on. That's the only thing. I made my daughter, I should have recorded this yesterday. My daughter's sitting there with her burger and french fries, and I go, will you just describe it to me? Would it describe it? She's like, it's wonderful. She just keeps chomping on them.
I've seen this online, and I really like it. dude would just sit there, buy a pizza, smell it, and then eat rice cakes. Right, take a big whiff and go.
I feel like
So it's like the same.
Life shouldn't be this way,
No.
right?
Right here. Can the Whole30 be bad for you? Yes, Whole30 encourages consumption of healthy, unprocessed foods, including fruits and vegetables, and you don't have to count your calories or monitor your weight. But
That's the one thing that we liked about that.
the Whole30 is just a distraction from your true mental and physical health.
Okay. Well, that doesn't make me feel good.
You're going to die in Mexico.
Somebody want to know
I'm going to have to replace you.
how much. It would not be hard. All you got to do is find somebody that is that just complains about a diet. Somebody wants to know how much I lost. 5 pounds right now. I've lost 5 pounds in 16.
Is those fun?
Don't you look at my gut right when I said that.
You know I can't even see your gut.
So, now
so
I
short.
have a gut?
Wow.
Now you're attacking me on my height?
Wow.
No, I have lost 5 pounds, but I don't know if it has. It's just not eating. Like, because it is. Like I said, get a chef or get the meals because, I mean, you got to prep for these meals. Best diet you've ever done, Tanner. What was it, man, when you were dropping all that weight? And was that just a treadmill?
That was a lot of workout and calorie counting. That's all it was.
Okay.
It was a high protein and salads.
Mine, I'm not kidding. When I lost all the weight for Colorado, it was the elliptical and not eating like an A-hat.
That's all it is, man.
I still ate on the weekends.
Eat like a jerk.
Yeah.
Just don't be an a-hole. Right now, I'm eating like an a-hole. And I can tell you this right now. I don't know if I've ever been happier.
I'm not kidding. It could be the pills.
The pills have helped. I love antidepressants. If you're not on them, you should get them.
My favorite thing was when you said I'm on those pills or whatever. I'm like, what you got to be sad about?
Why are you so sad all the time?
Why are you so sad? What are you blue about? I just started attacking you.
That's another boomery thing Jake does not believe mental health is real.
That is.
What? I believe it's real, right? I believe that. Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because you will say words of, what do you got to be so sad about? My life's worse than yours, and I'm not all spin the chamber, cock it back, and...
Just saying, if people got
problems.
So let's make a list.
And then you were like, what do you got to be blue about?
Yeah.
And then Dean was just like, there's stuff. And you were like, no, it doesn't. No.
Well, listen. No, I
Just
believe
get
it. I
over
do.
it,
No, I
you
really
dirty
do
bee.
believe mental health is a real thing, and I think insurance should cover more of it. I do, and I think I should go see a therapist and let's just chat.
Dude,
My
screw
thing is,
therapy.
I want brain spotting though. I don't want to mask it. I want to know where it all began, where some of my issues began.
That sounds too crazy. Just get on pills. Dude, pills are awesome.
It is the whole 3430.
Oh, hi. Did you?
That's funny.
Did you ever do it?
You know, when I'm looking to lose a little weight, I kind of just go to green smoothies, juicing kale, spinach, and stuff like that. That works out really good for me. When you're on your diet, Jake, do you still go to the gym? Do you have any energy to even do cardio or weights?
No. Yeah, that's getting to the point where I'm just really tired when I'm at the gym. I caught myself snoozing on the bench the other day. Just if you do these quick little power naps, people think you're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can. It's sad when you're on this diet and you start dropping weight. Not on your stomach or your body.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like actual weight you lift. You're like going backwards. No, I get it. This is a great diet. Everybody should be on it.
That's not good, guys. You got to take care of yourself first, my friend.
Man, I like this positive 3430. Man.
Now say something mean to him. Don't offset it.
I love you. Take care.
3430 can say this, though, because I know that his wife makes him those smoothies.
Smoothies. What are you going to put in that smoothie?
He just puts green stuff in it.
Peanut butter.
No.
Oh, I don't want
kale.
almond butter. I hate bananas and almond butter right now.
Have you ever had cashew butter?
I don't know.
Cashew butter sounds
butter?
awesome.
I think that's super expensive.
It sounds expensive. I don't even know where to buy it, but I love cashew. Listen, I just like to grab a handful of nuts and just plop them in my mouth.
The big ones?
Nothing. Oh my God. The big nuts, small nuts, all nuts. I love them.
Well,
Walnuts?
Any nut. All nuts.
Hi, who's this?
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
I lost 17 pounds my first time doing Whole30.
Because you stopped eating, right?
No, honestly, I think it was just mainly all the beer that I cut out.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
What happened to your body when you tried to go back?
It got crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, man? Dude,
but
doing the Whole 30 before going to an all... Sorry. Doing a Whole 30 before going into an all-inclusive where you like to order cheeseburgers at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Just burger, no cheese. Plain. Plain.
Burgers?
No bun?
Oh, no, buns.
No, he gets buns.
But no cheese. I want a cheeseburger without the cheese. And just plain.
Yeah, nothing on it. Nothing. Just dry.
like it
He
dry.
likes it dry. He wants it to be a punishment. You like to do that, man. You're going to die. And those hotel rooms only have one bathroom. You and Angie are going to be taking turns on who's just... one of you is going to be squashing out in a trash can.
Hey, what when you had to stop drinking for that 30 days, what happened then? Did you realize like a lot of stuff that had to get done at the house, or like, because you got to confront things then?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this thing called laundry out there.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Got to do it.
There's a thing called kids. You got to participate in their lives. Kidding. We love you. You
But
take care.
You should be on the upswing. You should be about to get energy and stuff back. After the second week is when you get all your energy back.
Now he's talking me into it.
No, dude.
I was going to quit 2 days.
Would you do the Whole 30?
Still everything week.
Listen, would you do the Whole 30 if you were about to go to an all-inclusive resort?
Update. I just read that you
If
can
I'm
have
trying to lose
tequila
weight and look a
on the
little
Whole
better,
30.
yeah.
Yeah, but.
Can I have it with burgers?
No,
But
come
when-
on, let's go to Stirrups. Let's get some.
But when he gets to Mexico, he's going to eat
Yeah.
like trash immediately.
Yeah, and that's going to be a mistake.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just saying.
No, honest to God, we are going to gradually. I just told my wife I think it's really stupid if we go all the way up and then go right there, and we're going to start.
week.
We're going to start. I mean, at the airport, we're going to just start slamming them back.
Yeah, if I know Jake, the second he gets to the airport, he's going to bully a bartender into making him drinks at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I don't going to bully. Oh wait, were they not open for serving?
Yes, I'm pretty sure you had to bully that way because I think in Wisconsin it's illegal to serve before 6, and I definitely saw you, Angie, and Darren and Courtney drinking at like 5:45.
You should have joined us. You weren't drinking as much then. Yeah.
No. This year, Kayla said, "Hey," because we were calling V last year at like 5 every single day.
Sure.
And she said, we're going to call her at noon every single day.
Good idea.
So we could get drunk after that.
Well, I really like this.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to be tanked
No.
most of the time.
This is work. We are working.
Yeah, no. I'm getting drunk for work.
We got more Jake and Tanner show next. This is just things that are happening in the news. Things that were happening while you're sleeping. We'll talk about it here in just a minute. Hang on. me see if I can butcher this story really quick. There is a guy that was talking with Gary V. He's a restaurant owner. And this guy was calling up talking about his restaurant and how to get more people in there. And this is how this guy does it. He says you have to advertise for their third. You got to get them in there 3 times. He said because the first time, the likelihood of them coming to your restaurant, they've never been there before, the likelihood for these people to come to your restaurant is 40%. Okay, to try this new restaurant.
I hate trying new restaurants.
The second time for somebody to come in, 42%.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, the second time is 40%. The third, no, I'm right. Second time is 42% for them to come back. And then, wait, I told you I'm going to butcher this. And hold on. Second time, maybe 40%.
Keep going. I like it.
It's through. It's like when somebody goes to watch a comedian and they try to do their jokes the next day and they just butcher them. Well, anyway, so for the likelihood of them to come back after the third time, that's what he was saying, is 72% if you get them in there 3 times. Okay?
That's pretty smart.
So the first time he does this,
okay,
if you are new, they ask you, have you ever been here before?
Yeah.
And you get him in there with free food. He says you get him in there with free food. Try the free ribs. Get a free ribs on us or something because we're a new business. We want you to come in and enjoy our place and we want to say hi to you. If you are brand new, you are sat there with a red napkin. So the manager can go out and see whoever has a red napkin in front of them and we'll go out there and say, hey, this is your guys' first time. Did you like the ribs? If you like the ribs, you're going to have to try our chicken. And on the business card, he writes $5 off on this chicken. So the next time they come in, they got $5 off their chicken, and the hostess knows, hey, this is their second time in here because they got a business card.
Okay.
So they'll tell the manager, and the manager goes out there and says, you have our chicken, you got to try our dessert. I'm going to get you free dessert now.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to give you 1 slice of cheesecake or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then they get them in there for a third time and try the dinner. And then their likelihood to come back is up to 72% after that. So they're saying you got to get them in there 3 times.
I'm going to try that at Applebee's today.
What are you?
You ever been here before?
No,
never.
No, not at all.
Haven't been here ever. Never even seen this. Are you new?
Just thought that's interesting. So many weird ways to mess with the consumer's mind. Psychological tricks to take advantage of them, almost in a weird way to help your business up. Like I never thought that. And I guarantee I've been in restaurants that they tried to do that.
This is what I don't like thinking about. We are all individuals. We all have our own independent thoughts. Like how big your life is to you, there is 8 billion of those going on in this world. 8 billion giant worlds. And there are ways to manipulate all of us in the same way. You know what I mean?
I wanted to take this master class of this negotiator. He worked for the FBI and he was one of the best negotiators on the planet. And he teaches you how to negotiate and how to get them to like you. And,
were you going to take this so you could just get better deals on cars and not lose money on Craigslist deals?
I sucked so hard at it. I thought that'd be interesting. Man, I wish they had. It makes me so mad on those master classes. You see them on Facebook because that wasn't offered at my time. Not saying I would have utilized them, but saying it now, I would have definitely. Like for acting, that's a big one for me. I remember saying, because I wanted to get into acting when I was younger, I remember going, man, I wish I had a teacher like Anthony Hopkins or insert whatever actor I said at that time. And now you can get online and Natalie Portman will teach you acting.
Yeah, you can learn how to cook from Gordon Ramsay.
Richie Cunningham will teach you how to direct. Or Ron Howard.
Yeah, Ron Howard. This is what I want to know. I asked this weekend. I wonder how bad like guitar lessons, like local guitar lessons have taken.
Oh, huge hit.
Ever since the internet. Because you could go on YouTube and people are just doing it. People are doing it for free, let alone going on masterclass, and you can have the world's best guitarist teaching you his techniques or her techniques. But now you can just go on YouTube. You can look up any song, anything on YouTube and say, do it. Why would you go pay some dude to teach you how to run chords in his studio for an hour every weekend when you could do it on your time on the weekends or during the week on YouTube for free?
I'll bring this back up because I like bringing this up. When I was younger, I was really into card magic. I like to call it manipulation. It doesn't sound so young.
That's true.
But there was no internet at that time when I was learning this. At all.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now I could go on there and learn how to do pretty simple magic tricks.
If you saw one that you liked,
yep,
whatever, like say when David Blaine came out with that in 1995, he came out where he was floating in the air.
Yeah,
you could you look that up right now on YouTube if you took the time.
Yeah, isn't it fairly? Don't you just put? How do you do it?
I don't tell the secret. Just kidding. What if I was that into it?
I don't tell secrets.
I forget what it's called. Yeah, you're just like basically, it's all angles.
Yeah.
And you're lifting your back, your heels up at the same time, but you're keeping all your weight on your right foot, pinky toe, basically. This is without using anything to any kind of gimmick.
Yeah.
And you had the key is that you have to get really flowy. You got to really practice this to get flowy with it, and you lift up, and it looks like there's a way that you land, and then you got to turn around and go, how far did I get? Because another psychological trick, when you put your hands like this to say, hey, how far did I? Even though you're only up like an inch, but you do this in their mind, you think
now you're remembering it like he was over your head.
Weird.
That's crazy.
Anyway, hey, so on Friday we are going to be doing. We are going to be a skip day at Urban Air. We really want you to be a part of this. This would be a lot of fun.
I am the world champion at the Sky Coaster, and I am taking competitors.
Yeah.
If you want to try to beat me, you can, you can't.
So join us 11 to 1 at Urban Air. You can always go back to work.
Yeah. Or just take the day off.
Just take the day off.
Just take it off.
You could do that. Hey, also, I want to mention Kelly Davies, because whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're looking for an investment property or a dream home, they can take great care in walking all of the buyers throughout the entire home buying journey.
Listen, Kelly Davies can take you. She will. She gets the houses before like all those big apps and stuff does. So like if you're right now looking at the apps trying to find your dream home, and then one finally pops up, Kelly Davies already might have a client that's putting an offer on it.
They've helped successfully helped over 600 families throughout the Fox Cities find their perfect home. They live by a motto that no one is a number. They treat everyone like family, and there's no rush, no pressure in their client's process. So remember, KellyDaviesHomes.com. That's KELLY Davies, DAVIES Homes. You can find them on Facebook too. So on the way, we're going to do a little bit more music intensive. We're going to chime in every once in a while. If you missed anything on the show, it's probably a good one. You could probably miss this one today. I'll be honest. But if you like us and you want to help feed our families, text JT to 71090. You'll get the podcast today. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.